Ladies night, Friday night, ladies night, yeah.
Mic check.
Check, check.
Check.
Hey everybody, what's up?
We're not allowed to talk.
Oh,
You got to talk to yourself.
okay. Yes, please be
If he's the
quiet.
only one here, I'll talk until Winlands get here, but we're not
I think
supposed to talk, though.
Ariel's here, but she's on deaf, so it's just you. Oh, Marlette's
No,
here.
Meta is here.
Marlette's here. Yeah.
Hi,
Hi Meta, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Can't complain.
How was your week?
Week's been okay. It's been good. How about yours?
Busy, but winding down now.
Oh, good. Yeah, we made it to Mars, so I'm happy about that.
I heard that. I haven't been reading the news, but I saw it on here. Fantastic.
Yeah, it was epic. There's a lot of happy faces, fist bumps, you know. So
I'm also happy.
nice.
Yeah.
Wait, who said that?
Tweak.
Oh, what's up?
Not much. I'm just thinking about the next destination, maybe Snickers.
Man, that joke was a flop yesterday. You're sticking with it?
Yes. Because I made this nice image.
I wasn't sure.
I made this nice image, okay? It was the introduction for it.
Yeah, good. Let me see. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Is that from them though? I mean, besides the.
Yeah, that's the original one.
Oh, that's actually the original one from them.
Yeah. They needed to reconstruct the picture so you don't see the Mickey Mouse and the Snickers. The Mars.
Well, yeah, at least they found the curve on Mars. That's what matters.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they were a little bit too stupid to. No, that's not so good. They were a little bit too stupid to make the cameras like at the same height, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But from that picture, you could see that the curvature is like too small. Mars is like very small. It's gonna be like that, if it's from the picture.
No. That's your perspective, bro. That's refraction makes it do that. It's okay.
Oh. Somehow a mirage or maybe that. Oh.
One of the refractions, whichever one works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looming and mirage at the same time.
Right.
That makes it curve.
You still want that Texas weather report, or is it Party Ladies Hour?
Sorry, Hang, what'd you say?
You still want the weather report from Texas, or is it Party Ladies Hour?
You can go ahead and let us know, please.
The sun is out and the snow is melting, which is what normally happens. Earlier this week, the sun was out and the snow wasn't melting, which was extremely bizarre. Never seen that in my life. Anytime it snows here, the sun comes out, the snow goes away. So finally, things are looking like it's back to normal.
What state are you in?
I'm in Texas. Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Oh, so good, dude. Did you see the post about fucking Ted Cruz? What a fucking douchebag. He tried to skip town, and they caught him skipping town, going to Cancun while everybody's fucking freezing their asses off. He takes off to Cancun.
Yeah, I heard he said something about he'll believe in climate change when Texas freezes over. I think that was what he was quoted as the saying.
I mean, you can't really make this stuff up. This isn't like, this is clown show. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot it's ladies' night.
It's all good, fellas. We're just waiting for some ladies to jump in.
I'm new to this place since yesterday, so what is ladies' night?
What is ladies' night? It's
Yeah.
well, it's a night on Fridays, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. That just allows the Flat Earth ladies to answer questions, discuss Flat Earth topics, and just have the floor for about 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
And free drinks for the chicks all night. That's that good.
So there's still the thing like man and woman here.
Nah, man is not allowed to talk. You will get muted, so just know.
Yeah,
Well, what does that mean?
Yeah, ladies only.
I'm just joking. All good. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Have fun.
Yo.
It hasn't started yet. They'll let you know when it starts. So.
Oh.
Yeah, just to be quick, if you're confused about your gender, you might want to speak up after the ladies take over. But if you're not confused about your gender, then shut your mouth.
You're confused about your gender, we might not be able to help you, man.
No, I was just joking because of that, all that gender stuff going on in this world.
Yeah,
confuse people.
Too, bro.
Okay.
Gender? What does that even mean? Like?
Yeah, like all that curve stuff going on in the world too, eh?
Yeah, and gravity.
Hey, Lulu.
Yes.
Hi. What's up?
What's up? Me. Hey, Marlet. Is that how I should say your name, Marlet?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
What's up?
Not much. I'm glad it's weekend.
Yes. Woo!
And I just think we should tell the new guy that the people who are speaking as of now do have curves.
Yes,
that's a good one.
More curved than the Earth.
Way more.
Yes.
Do you know if Truth is coming?
I'm not sure, but I can try to message her.
I did. She hasn't.
She usually makes it like either halfway or at the end.
Okay.
But wait, can you actually prove that fact? Okay, no.
About the Earth not having curve?
Yeah, no, about the curves.
He's talking about the other curves.
Oh, us? Oh.
You can measure it.
Really?
Oh. I can
Luna. Citation, please. I guess this is where we post the front page of a magazine.
No, this is a curve you don't need to measure. You can just observe it and you'll see it.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a belief.
Exactly.
All right. So let me go down. Oh, Bambi is here. Hey, Bambi.
Hello. I'm running a bit late, but I'm here.
Hey.
Hey, Kai.
How are you?
I'm good. I lost track of time. I looked at the clock what felt like 10 minutes ago and it was like 8 o'clock and now it's 10 p.m.
Oh, shit.
I lost track of time. But I'm doing good. How are you doing, my love?
I'm good. Just eating the sandwich.
Well, I hope it's a good sandwich at least.
Yeah, it's got avocado. It's dank.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alrighty then. 10 minutes late. That's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. I don't have the power to ping everyone anymore, which I'm
Oh
kind
shit!
of sad
I'm
about.
so sorry. I'll do it for you. I'm all over the place.
No, don't worry. Brad already did it, but I was like,
fuck you, Brad.
darn it. That was like one of my enjoyments in life, but it's okay.
It's alright. I'll put one in announcements.
Let's see if there's any other ladies in the house. Oh, Redford Bear. What's up, girl?
Hey, I'm just out snowshoeing. I lost track of time too. Hey guys, or ladies, how's it going?
Hey.
So good.
Good.
At least I'm not the only one who lost track of time. That makes me feel better.
No, and I didn't get a ping at all, and I just happened to look at my phone to change what I was listening to. And I was like, oh, it's ladies' night. So that's okay.
Alrighty then. That's good though. At least you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll listen just till I can get home and you guys don't hear the crunching of the snow and drive you all crazy.
Oh, that's so satisfying. Alright, there we go. I'll put a ping in announcements. Alright, what else ladies have we got on here? We got Karma. Hey, Karma.
Hey, Karma.
Hey, girly. Let's see. That looks as if that's all who we've got just now. Okay, it's not in yet. She's usually in.
Yeah, but they were
Marla?
moving and it's been snowing, so I think it's difficult for OK to come.
Yeah, that's alright.
Karma, I love your song. You killed it, girl.
Oh, thank you.
So good.
Who the fuck renamed me to Late Bambi? What the? It's Brad. It's gotta be Brad.
I thought you did it.
No, it was Cripso actually. Alright, that looks as if.
Oh,
hopefully Cripso
Tater Salad is here.
Hey, Tater. Making me hungry all over again.
Mhm.
Ariel's down the bottom, but she's on deafen just now, so hopefully she'll be able to join us. Alrighty then, is there anyone in here who wants to ask questions, or should I start calling upon people? No? Alright, call upon people. Amy! That's a really cool profile picture. You got VC verified, Amy.
Testosterone.
Would you like... Oh, hello. There are you. Oh, no, okay. Maybe not. No, Amy? Alright, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. No pressure. Who else? That's a flat earther? Who are you? You're a flat earther? Globe skeptic? Pantera? Globe skeptic? You want to speak? You want to ask questions, Pantera? Or can we ask you some? No. Okie dokie. We have Saturnine. I'm going to give you VC verified. I'll unmute you. You got a mic, bud? It's like Saturnine. Got a mic? No? Okie dokie then. What about Snowflakey? You're VC verified. Snowflakey? Don't have to speak if you don't want to, but I'd really appreciate it. No? This is going great. What about WPE? UHMWPE? WPE?
Hello.
Oh, he's got crickets. Hello, that's accurate. Thank you. Someone's got crickets there.
That was background.
Oh, okay. Hey, Buddo, how you doing? What can I call you? Can I just call you
Just call me UH.
UH. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So how you doing? You doing good today?
Not bad. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good. Besides this place being dead. So you got VC verified. How long have you been in the server?
I believe almost a week.
Mm. And why did you join the server initially? Are you just curious, or?
Oh no, I'm a flat earther myself. My parents are flat earthers as well.
Oh wow! Did you grow up in a flat Earth household?
Family.
Well, at first I was really confused because school was teaching me one thing, and then my parents were telling me another. But then, I just kind of explored myself, and I started believing in flat Earth. The more I grew up.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So.
And I looked around and I found the server, and I thought it was cool to join. And yeah, I'm enjoying my stay so far.
Great. Are you quite into the whole flat Earth kind of movement? Like, do you study it quite a bit, or is it just something that
I wouldn't say a lot, but yeah, I look pretty often.
Have you spoke to your friends about it? Like when you were at school, obviously your parents were telling you something that the school wasn't teaching you. Did you explain it to your friends?
Well, I got one friend I'm pretty close with, and he's a globe earther, but I kind of tell him my things. He doesn't believe me, but it's whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. At least he's still your friend over it. I mean, I've had friends that have removed me, blocked me, just because I believe something different.
Yeah, no, he's really nice.
Oh, that's good then. But yeah, if you want us to help you with anything, we have loads of archives that you can look through. If you want to hear other people's opinions, I mean, feel free to jump in and ask. All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Do you guys know any information about the Mars rover that just landed?
Oh shit! Yeah, that thing that's. Yeah, well, for me, I'd say it's not even there. I mean, the medium that they're supposedly traveling to is just non-existent or not possible to exist next to. So, I mean, yeah, I've got nothing on it personally, unless anyone else has got any info on it.
It didn't happen.
Did you watch the stream? Wait, what's your name again?
UH.
Oh, UH. Did you watch the stream from NASA?
No, I didn't. There was so many articles though, but I didn't bother reading because I can't really trust it as soon as I read it.
Well, just watch the video. I mean, we were watching it yesterday. It was funny.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're talking about the latest one, all I really know about it is that it ended on a Rickroll.
Where's it at? Or can you guys link it to me?
Holy shit! You're not kidding. It actually ended on a Rickroll.
Yeah, man.
Wait.
Look in
They
the live
invited
stream.
him, and he went there, and he was hanging out and shit, or something like that.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes they showed a Rick Astley tweet, right? They could have picked thousands of astrophysicists or famous NASA people, but they chose a Rick Astley tweet in the last 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a comedy show.
That's what you call trolling the nation. That's funny.
They're their own believers.
They're trolling their own. I mean, personally, that's the only information I've got on that. I mean, at the end of the day, it just the medium that they're traveling to is just non-existent. There would need to be something physical between us and it. So, I mean, for them to have broken that physical thing to send a rover out there, it's a bit, iffy. That's even saying that they're on the outside of that physical. We don't know what they are. They're on the inside, on the outside. Don't know.
And then there's the Mars Lemmings.
The Mars Lemmings, yes. Oh my god, I wonder if they're going to come back with a lemming. I mean, what they're supposedly doing is digging to because they're in a little crater where water used to be. So it's like a crater that used to be a lake or whatever, and it's got 2 rivers that branch off. So they're going to be digging because if there's water, that means things could have grown or lived there. So they're taking dirt from the ground to see if they can find anything that's alive. Wait, why is there someone called Brad is my Bambi? What?
That's crypto.
I just thought that was you for a minute. I thought that was you.
Bambi is my hero. Who's that?
I thought that
Ravenous
was you
Brad.
too. Freaking Brad.
What are you guys doing? Bambi's talking about it like it's true. What am I saying? I'm not saying. I'm saying what they're saying. That's the shit that they're saying. That's what they're supposedly doing. Somewhere that there used to be water. that's now no longer water. I don't know how they just had water disappear. I mean, shit, did it get too close to the sun? Like, what happened? How did the water just up and disappear? Like, what happened? I'm confused. But oh well. The Mars rover, it's bullshit, didn't happen. We got some new people in here. We got Tex, you're VC verified. Oh, did you leave? No. Tex, are you there? Oh, no, Tex left. Rip. What about, there was someone that didn't have any roles that I saw a minute ago.
Snowflake is trying to, he doesn't have a broken mic, it's just he's trying to figure out how to talk, even though he got VC verified the other day.
Oh, okay. No problem. You might have to, like, if you've got a headset in, maybe you're on push to talk, make sure your settings are, you've got a button bound if you're on PC, if you're using push to talk.
He's deafened now.
Rip. The fuck?
And you never know. I mean, I have a friend who is so technologically, should I say, disabled, that she couldn't even hook up a printer. Got a printer as a gift and used it as a nightstand for 7 years.
Dang.
Wow. Oh well. Alright, who else? You're a flat earther. You're deafened. Fuck's sake. It's gonna be a slow one. We're off to a slow start.
Well, I can play a song till people do stuff.
Sure,
That's
if
a good
Alexa
idea.
plays a song, can I request that the gents go and rattle some cages in the lobby? See if we can get some people in. Go and rattle them. But yeah, Lou, if you want to play a song.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to be playing the new song from Karma and Race.
They fucked it up a little bit.
If you know how they race you in the system, stunt your growth, blunt those hosts, you get the gist then. On your own, when you're grown, never learned at school or home, paying off the student loan, it got you working to the bone. Do you know how they race you in the system? Tell you lies, hypnotize, tell you listen. Praise the thief, give you grief, feed you nothing but belief, till you're crying for relief, and you listen to the chief.
You know how they raise you in the system. Broken men, yo girls, you need to listen. Save your children, turn your boys into good men, and the future will be good then.
If you know how they raise you in the system, must conform to the norm, you don't resist them. Be a slave till you cave, cause they dangle what you crave. Make you think that you're unsafe, make you think that you're not brave. If you know how they raise you in the system, got you stressed, never rest, you get the short end. Working hard, pay with card, backs I've gotten through our God. Young children being scarred, fat cats packing lot.
Do you know how to even tell the difference? Live a lie till you die with indifference. Bound by chains, cannot see, still you miss them. Take the reins, it's your life or be their bitch, man. If you know how they keep you in the system, flashing pictures, glow past scriptures. Take your money, oh you're funny, it's a reset. Pay their debt, that's a threat, don't forget you're a pet.
Raise you in a system, so you trust to your dust, no resistance. Young or old till you're cold, better stick within the mold. Best believe the story told, better get your kids enrolled. Now you know why they raise you in the system. Full control of your soul if you let them. Open eyes, see the skies, but you look beyond their lies. See the devil in disguise and the truth it mystifies.
If you know that the globe is inconsistent, in your mind cannot find non-existent. Cannot trust, truth's a must, globes a bust, no cosmic dust, just free of wanderlust.
Do you know how they raise you in the system of the fear, lose what's dear, open prison. Broken mind, hard to find, so it scares you to be kind. So you choose to wear the blinds and it leaves you in the bind. Now you know why they raise you in the system. Kill your god, raise the rod, you don't need shit then. Stars align, it's a sign, there's no bendy space and time. There's a getting all the time, but their content is a crime.
If you know the truths, you can list them. Draw the line, genuine, effie baseline. Grow a spine, get online, and meet me and mine in the new paradigm. If you know about the rulers of the system, it's a bloodline, foul, clandestine. World decline, not divine. Makers of the storyline from long before Byzantine.
Do you know how they keep you in the system? Kept in debt, under threat, so hard to leave them. Stand up strong, you belong. That's the purpose of the song. Doesn't hurt you to be wrong. Now you know why we should change the system. Free your mind, meet your kind, let it disco. Ocho Choco, cracking crypto, Bambi, Lulu, QA, make it sunny. Such a wig if you acting funny.
Now you know why you should join the disco. Get informed, break the norm, it's time to let it go.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
That was so good. Holy shit, Karma.
That was amazing.
So
Wow.
good.
I love that out of you, girl. Oh
Wow,
my god.
that was good. Did I just get a
Seems
shout
to
out?
say it runs in the family.
I
Yeah, you
think I managed to get 7 people in the shout out. It was quite a tongue twister.
But
Well done. Amazing. Well done.
Amazing.
That was great. Good job, guys. Awesome. Honestly.
Yeah, it was good.
Can't wait for your next drop.
So you rapping more now, Karma? Time to
Nice.
rap forever? More drops, please. Karma, Jace?
Well, the next plan I think that I'm going to do is something we've been planning to do for a while because we have the lyrics for a Journey parody of Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop.
That'll be interesting.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
I like it.
Can't wait. You need to give us a release date so we can all hype you up for it. Get all excited.
Well, I'm on winter break Monday and Tuesday, so I'll have extra time during this weekend to work on stuff. I'll try to get work done, I swear.
We'll be waiting here. Don't worry. No rush. We'll just be waiting.
Yeah, no pressure, no people waiting.
I'll be checking eagerly every day. Don't you worry. At least it's here for next ladies' night and I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll try.
No, I'm kidding. Take your time. But no, that was I know you were talking about rapping and you were saying that you were really nervous about it, or it was your first time, but you could not tell. That was amazing.
Right? It was like a pro.
Oh, you guys
Found
were
her
doing so much
follow.
better. I know people always judge themselves the harshest, but I was like, that's not very good.
No, it was so good. You have a great voice for the flow.
And that's coming from Kai. What a compliment.
I'm a huge fan of hers. I'm like dying over here.
No one else's compliment matters, but guys.
I listen to her songs like daily, bro. This is like, I'm blushing.
No, girl,
fangirling.
keep doing it, and don't be afraid. If you feel like you can do it, then you have to do it, and you did it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, you did.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait for your next one, girl. Keep it up. These Globers are in so much trouble because everyone here is just so fucking talented. Like, it's insane.
You know what I'm challenging? I'm challenging Gem Panda to kick out something this good. Come on, boy.
That would be amazing.
Where's your bar, Gem?
Oh, wow.
I know you listen, Gem, to our ladies' night because every Sunday roast you attempt to roast us. So you're listening to ladies' night. So come on, spit some bars. What you got, big boy? Sorry, little boy. Wait, little man. Sorry.
Wait, he roasts the ladies?
Oh yeah, and his Sunday roast, he listens into the ladies' night, and I swear he's taking notes on it, and then he like takes it to his Sunday roast.
Oh wow, that's weak.
Yeah, it's pathetic, honestly. But he was spamming the Helio's YouTube chat saying like, "You guys are gonna get roasted." Like he kept spamming it, so Helio just blocked him.
So is
Yeah,
he
but,
gonna continue to roast us or what?
Oh, he can't roast us
That'd
in
be
here.
nice.
I mean, you're welcome to Ladies' Night, Jem. I mean, come on in. We can roast you while you take notes on us. That'd be fun.
Bambi, can we just say that Jem is Mr. Mass Attracting Mass Proof, right? I'm out.
Oh, is he? Low shoulders. Sorry, I don't want to be rude. That's really mean. Okay, we got someone that's on the fence. That's a really cool name. Kay Delaney. You're on the fence? Okay, Delaney. Oh, I spoke to you before.
I believe you have, yeah.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. So you got your on the fence role. I remember you the last time I spoke to you were just VC verified.
Yeah, I did.
So what do you think is keeping you like on the fence? Is there anything?
Give me just a moment.
Oh, sure, take your time. No problem. Elevator music, anyone?
Sure.
Need something.
That one.
Oh, perfect. That's all. That's like proper elevator music.
Yeah.
Need the Jeopardy song. Wait, Lilica, you have that, don't you?
Sorry, what?
You got the Jeopardy song?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of was distracted in a minute. You want me to
Wait,
play
that's
it?
Yeah, fuck it. Jeopardy while we wait for her to come back.
Yeah, Fudgesicles. Hold on.
Fudgesicles, that's cute.
Adorable.
We should do an all ladies song.
Perfect. How long do you want this to go?
Fucking no.
I mean, we got all day.
We got it here. Those are peanut poo. That's
Thank you,
no,
Lou,
we do
for
like
that.
catchy songs. All right, okay, Delaney, you can jump in whenever you're ready and back. If you feel. We also got Tex. You were here earlier, and then I said your name and you ran. Hello, Tex. It's a cute little bear profile picture, but it ain't Christmas, bud. This is not going to be the intro for our podcast. It better be. Hey, my mic is a bit. Give him the broken mic, gang. It is what it is. You're gonna have the broken mic gang roll until you come in with a working mic.
How are these people getting verified with a broken
I don't
mic?
fucking know. Okay, we also got Speedy. Hello, Speedy. How you doing, buddo? Speedy. Speedy. Hello. Nope. Adios. If you want to speak again, you're gonna have to go to VC check-in, and someone will meet you there. Fuck off. That was the way I can tell. That had to be.
It is. I mean, I think it is. Hold on. I keep going into the wrong room. It's actually D. It was D.
It was D. Okay. I'm just blame Lou nonetheless. Wow, you're usually like absolutely popping at this point, but it's slow.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good though, right?
Let's see what's going on in Lottie. Little crickets.
Bro.
That's it. You're getting a server bandy. Even the lobby's dead. Holy shit.
It's just one of those days.
Ugh. It's gonna be a short night.
Well, it's funny because usually when it starts out slow, it's like popping at the end. So we'll see.
Well,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
ask
wait
some-
for like 14 hours. So I don't know if I'll last until the end.
Who's asking what? What's going on?
Yeah, we can ask some people in the cock this. It's a risk.
Oh god, here we go. Wait, there's people. Alec. Hello, Alec. We got Alec and Bot. Alec, Bot. I'm sorry, do I have to shout your name, Alec? Because it's got an exclamation mark. Alec! There you go. Are you coming now?
He left.
What the fuck, dude? What about Bot? Are you just a bot? Yeah, he left too. Okay, what about... Oh, they left. Alright, moving on. What about... Okay, tried Speedy. Twix ain't talking. It's got a broken mic.
Oh, they're back.
Alec, bye. Bobamba.
Fatality.
You either jump in and stay in, jump out and stay out, you jump in and out, you banned. Ain't difficult. Big D Flyer. That's like some small dick energy right there.
That's not nice.
You're in here now. Alec, you're in here now. You're gonna speak, you jump in and out, you're just gonna get server banned, my guy. So you stay in, you get out,
I was
do what you want.
like stuck on RTC connecting, so I couldn't do anything. about that.
Yeah, same for me.
You jump into another
Same.
VC and then come back here. There's no need to jump in and out of this one because people who have sound on, you're just deafening them. So careful
was
you get
just trying
server
to-
banned for that.
I'm getting server banned for that.
No, you're not getting server ban. I said don't do it again. I mean, you're here now. Just jump out, try and connect to another VC and jump in and out of that one until you can connect. It's your connection on your end, so figure it out.
Okay.
So do you guys have any questions?
Hey, girl.
This seems to be like a little fluff of you all at once. Who was that? Was that Vaga?
What was that?
It sounded like Vaga. When in doubt, blame Vaga.
I don't see him in here though.
Ah, blame him anyway.
Okay.
So Alec, Bartovsky, fucking Big D Flyer, Bobamba and Bot, you guys have all come in at the same time, jumping in and out at the same time. So I'm assuming you guys are friends.
Yeah, they were here yesterday talking to the guys.
Surprising that all of you had a connection problem at the same time. So you all jumped in and out at the same time. That's a bit sus. You guys want to have a good conversation?
Hello. Sure.
Oh, Alex. All right. Hello,
Maybe
Bot.
they're having a
I don't know
LAN
who.
party. Like
I don't know who the other person. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Discord
then.
was
So-
fucking up. Yeah, Discord's been a little weird right now.
That's nice. So, you guys got any questions you just want to ask, or are we okay to ask you guys some questions? It's up to you. If there's anything you want to ask,
Go for it.
You can ask.
great. Has anyone run through the 3 points with you guys?
Yeah, I passed them yesterday.
Oh, you don't have the role to say that you passed them.
Well, I did.
Oh, liar, pants on
You
fire.
can ask Battle Mod. You can ask Battle Mod.
Oh, if it's Battle Mod, he probably just didn't give you the role. That's fine. So, what about Big D Flyer, Mobamba, Alec? Did you guys go through them?
Alec never passed them.
Oh, did he not? What part was he
No.
stuck on?
He was stuck on the first one.
The first? Come on, Alec.
It wasn't because I
Have
didn't
high
pass it, 'cause I
hopes
didn't
for you,
agree with-
bud.
'cause I didn't agree with it.
Okay, so the first question is, throughout history, any measurable curvature, what was your answer?
Acetonius.
Right, what, when, where, why?
Hello? You know, he measured curvature. That guy.
Sorry, your mic's like trash.
Okay, 1 second.
All right.
Hey, ladies, get your glasses up.
Hey. Wait, who was that?
Be fun.
Yeah, that's someone playing sounds with the bot.
D again.
I swear to God, you did that.
Take a.
Can you hear me?
Sir, mute the bot. I hear you now.
Okay. So what was the question again?
Throughout history, and we'll start with ancient times, how did they measure curvature?
Didn't Aesthonius, the Greek philosopher, didn't he measure the curvature?
What did he do? I'm asking you. What did he do to measure the curvature?
I'm not exactly sure what he did, but I know he did it.
But how do you know if he did it? What the fuck he did?
Because you can, read on it. You can do research.
I mean, so moral of the story, you don't know what he did. You just believe that he did it.
Here, I'll check right now. Let me look at.
All right. Well, at least we can understand and comprehend that currently you only believe that he did it. You don't actually know what he did until you have to Google it, which is a good place to start.
I mean, I don't know how else I'm going to learn.
Oh, yeah, of course. But I mean, you could have just said, I don't know, maybe this guy. Or you're going to have some sort of clue what he did. And if you're not speaking, mute your mic, because there's a few of you that have got background noise.
Wait, what is going on? What's happening?
Well, I just said I was to look what Twix said. What did Twix say?
That was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm not looking at chat. There's like 5 people in here.
He said Simon Dan has it. You know what? It doesn't matter. I didn't know his mic was broken, so oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no point in that. Oh, sorry if you heard that buzz.
Anyway.
Alec.
Yeah.
Heard it.
So you want me to go over the entire how we did it entirely? Just go over every single I don't know.
No, I'm just asking. The question to you is how have they measured the curvature current times and in historic times? That's the question I'm asking you. If you don't know, you can just say the words I don't know. That's not difficult to do, and we can move on.
No, that's fine. I can. It says by using simple geometric methods. Because as everything multiplied. See, I am not smart enough to understand this, but I'm sure a lot of other people are.
Okay, so the point is you don't know. That's like the point. Okay? It's not difficult to do. You don't know. Yeah, great. So what about in current recent times? Do you know how they would have done it? Like recently? Like if I was to go out and measure the curvature right now, what would I do?
Why does it matter if we already know?
No, but I mean, you just said that you don't know. That's what we've just come to terms with. Is the fact that you don't know.
I know the answer. I just don't know how to calculate.
So tell
it.
me.
I'm not nearly as qualified. Okay, well,
tell me what he did.
I don't really know.
What did he do?
Say one.
You don't know. That's the point. It's not difficult, and it's not a trick question.
So neither do you.
Don't know.
Obviously.
It's not about what I know and what I don't know. I can assure you I know a hell of a lot more about your own model than you do. But the point in the question is you don't know what he did. That's it. That's as simple as it is. So now, in current times, when they're sending rockets, when they're sending all this stuff out, they need to know the curvature of the Earth.
Okay. Are you still here?
I think she dropped out. Bambi, you there?
Can you hear me now?
Cut out.
Did I cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut out.
All right. What did I say last?
Hello.
We know
hello?
that something was done. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we
so
were.
Yeah, the second part is that okay, so current daytime. Fuck, I went on a wee rampage as well. So in current day, if I was to, obviously they're sending these rockets and shit up. They give us a drop value. They give us an exact circumference, radius, everything. We've got the whole shebang. So how did they do that? In more current time, we've got better technology. What do they do to measure the curvature? Do you know, Alec?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I mean, you can just say you don't know, my guy. It's not that difficult. There's no point. You look more intelligent. Hold on, just 1 second. Listen to this. You sound smarter saying I don't know than saying I do know, Googling, and then not being able to comprehend what you've Googled. The best part is just to say you don't know and I'll move on to another question. That's it.
But the answer's there. I'm just not smart enough to comprehend it.
Yeah, so you don't know. The answer's there, but you can't comprehend it. So how do you even know that the answer makes sense? How do you even know what the answer is true?
Many people do understand.
So you're appealing to authorities and to the masses. That doesn't make you any smarter. In fact, that embarrasses you more. The best part of saying here is, I don't know. Just say you don't know. It's not difficult. So we've comprehended that you don't know how they did it in historic times and you can't understand how they did it. And in current times, you don't know, nor can you understand. So that's fine.
Okay.
That's the first question done. Second question is axial rotation. How do we prove that we're spinning? How do we prove that we're spinning on this axis? Do you know?
How do we prove?
How would we measure it?
How do we prove that we're actually spinning?
Yeah, on an axis.
Shadows.
Shadows? Alec?
Yeah.
Is that what you would
That's not
Shadows. How do shadows prove that we're spinning?
moving with the Earth, so we don't feel it. That's just how it works.
Yeah, okay. But I'm asking you, if we can't feel it, how do we measure it? How do we know that we're actually doing it and spinning on an axis?
Seasons.
Seasons. Seasons can be done on a flat Earth, just with the sun. If someone can post the season gifs of it going out to the equator and into the Tropic of Capricorn. So seasons only prove that there's something moving above our head. They don't prove that we're the ones spinning on an axis. So how do we prove that we're spinning on an axis?
Well, it's true for both ways. Like,
yeah, but it doesn't prove one or the other. It can work on both. So how do we prove that?
Well, then why are you saying it's that? Then why are you saying it's that if it can't prove one or the other?
But I'm saying, what I'm saying is it works on a flat Earth. But so, I mean, that doesn't verify that we are spinning because it would work without us spinning. So how do we prove that we're spinning on an axis?
Shadows.
I mean, I don't understand how you...
How do the shadows prove that?
Because they tell time. That means the Earth is spinning.
How do shadows tell time? What do they do with the shadows? If you don't know, just say. How hard is that to comprehend?
I don't, but...
You guys have had these arguments thousands and thousands and thousands of times.
And honestly, to be honest, there are people who come through here that will say the words, I don't know, get through the 3 questions and go away. And that's it. Yeah, it's not difficult to be intellectually honest. And then you can question us on the questions. Like, okay, well, why don't you explain to me how blah, blah, blah.
Even if you went into a rocket, went up and out, up in space by yourself, you'd still say the Earth is flat.
It doesn't matter. Listen, dude. Listen, this is not about us. This is about how much do you know about your own model. Okay, so if you don't know anything about your model, just say, I don't know. Don't say some people, some smart people, some. Just say, I don't know, all right? That's as simple as it gets.
Yep. That doesn't mean that it didn't happen or they haven't done it. That just means you don't know. Simple as.
Okay. And if they're going to be on defense, it's not even like they're, undecided. They're deliberately defending the globe right now. So you need to be able to answer these specific questions that she's giving you. Okay? And not just freak out and say, well, if you went on an airplane, you'd still think the Earth was flat.
Mm-hmm. Or the only way you're going to prove it is even if you went to a rocket, you'd still say it was flat, even if you saw a ball. That doesn't work. Because we're being intellectually honest here. It's not going to happen. From any altitude that we are possibly ever going to go to, the horizon rises to our eye level, the Earth behaves and is observed flat and stationary, and that's that. So for the first question, curvature, we don't know how they did it, or we can't comprehend how they've done it. Second question for axial rotation, we think shadows, but we don't really know, and we don't know how we can prove it, because the only way that we can say, which is seasons, can work without us spinning. So it doesn't prove that we're spinning on an axis. But can you comprehend and explain that model to me? How do you not know that that model is extremely flawed? Which, by the way, it is. So the third question is about space and us existing next to it. How do we know what it is and how can we exist next to it?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Am I getting that third question right? I've always felt like I fucked up that third question. What is the third question? It's about space and what it is, isn't it?
Vacuum.
Gas pressure and container.
Ah, okay.
When you open,
Yeah, so
when you open the freezer. Yep.
yeah, so as existing, obviously space is a vacuum. That's what they tell us it is. And as existing with gas pressure next to it, how is that physically possible? Because it breaks the laws of physics, having gas pressure next to a vacuum with no container. So how
There's
can we
no
exist?
gas. There's no gas pressure in space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How can
Yeah.
we exist with our gas pressure?
Why would there need to be a
breathing.
container if there's no pressure?
What's the necessary
Pressure
antecedent
on
to
Earth.
create gas pressure? What's the one thing you need to create gas pressure?
Container. It's the atmosphere. Keeps the air in.
Yeah, so the container, and what's the atmosphere made up of?
The container is the atmosphere.
And what's the atmosphere made up of?
Gas.
Gases. So now you're saying that gas is containing.
Gas.
So you need to demonstrate gas. You need to demonstrate gas containing gas, which is impossible because the only thing you need to create gas pressure is something physical, because the molecules have got to collide with the walls of a container, not other gas. You can't contain oxygen with, I don't know, whatever gas you can pull from up there. You can't contain gas with gas. It doesn't work. That doesn't create gas pressure, nor is it even possible. So we would need something physical. That's how you create gas pressure. Molecules have got to collide with the walls of a container.
So what's keeping the gas in if the Earth is flat?
Well, we would have to have a container. We would have to have a firmament of sort. There would need to be something physical, because that's how physics works. To create gas pressure, you need something physical. If I pop a tire, I lose the pressure in my tire. If I pop a helium balloon, I lose the helium. If I break a oxygen gas canister, I'm going to lose the oxygen. You need a container. That's just how gas behaves. That's how pressurized gas behaves. So it's not a matter of what would happen on a flat Earth. It's the fact that either way, flat or ball, you would need something physical.
Okay, but that doesn't make the Earth flat.
No, it doesn't. I'm not saying that it makes Earth flat.
okay.
I'm saying that us existing next to space being a vacuum without something physical breaks the second law of thermodynamics. It breaks physics.
All right. Yeah.
That's the point of the third question. So overall, we kind of came to the terms that it's really just a belief, isn't it, for you? I mean, you don't know because you can't comprehend it. So coming in here and being so defensive over it being a ball when really it's just a belief system, you kind of got to take a step back and realize that, though. You get it? Like, you just got to believe that you got to understand that it's a belief system that you can't prove or verify. Us spinning, the curvature, us existing next to a vacuum with no container. Because there has to be no container. I mean, they've just sent a rover to Mars. That would literally break the container. And you'd have a hole in it. So there can't be a container. And they don't say that there's a container. So what else have you got to go off? That we live in a ball that's floating? I mean, it's broken at that point, the model.
But why do you automatically assume that it's like flat instead of like something else besides a globe? If that theory's broken.
We're gonna go back to their whole water thing, Graham.
No, I'm just going off what I observe. You and I see the same. And it's not they're not anyone. I mean, just because someone else told you something about water doesn't mean that that's going to come from me. This isn't a cult. The only thing we all believe is that, or observe, is that the Earth is flat. We each have our individual views. For me personally, I think the shape is flat because that's what I see. That's what I observe. I see flat on the horizon. When I'm in a plane, it rises to my eye level and it's still flat. There's no other reason for me to believe that it's cube or it's a triangle. There's no other reason for that. The only things that I see point me towards it being flat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is.
And it's flat.
I don't think it really matters that much.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't think that being lied to and manipulated means very much, then sure, it doesn't mean a lot. But I mean, if this little rover comes back and tells you on Mars they've got these new alien life forms called butt munchers, people are going to freak out about that without questioning it. And the power that that holds is insane. So if you don't think the Earth is flat, at least question shit before you believe it immediately. Because now that I've showed you, you've just believed everything they've said, and when questioned upon it, don't know how they did it, don't know what they did, can't really comprehend it.
The information
don't
is
know.
there, but I just can't comprehend it.
But what I'm
So
telling
I'm a
you is
bad
that
example.
information. No. But what I'm telling you, that information that you're saying is there, when looked into and when you understand it, is flawed. And you don't know that because you haven't looked into, nor can you understand the information.
You want to go into that and show me the flaws?
Okay, you want me to show you the flaws of something that you don't understand in the first place? How are you going to understand the flaws?
Or how about you explain it and then you show the flaws so I can understand it?
You want me to
Well,
educate
you can
you
start-
on your own model and then debunk it for you?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You want me to take you through your whole entire skilling system and then destroy it in front of you?
Hold on. She already walked you guys through the three questions, and you've all agreed that it's just a belief. Those are flaws. So, what are you guys doing?
I mean, unless you can, one of those being gas pressure without a container, that's a massive flaw. Literally impossible. We shouldn't be breathing oxygen right now. And as for your curvature thing, the Aristophanes they're presupposing a ball. They're presupposing the curvature, and the numbers they come up with are just flawed in the first place. We see too far and we observe too far.
Should we show them the black swan?
Sure, fuck it. Let's go.
Or
like
do you think
that.
they
I
won't be
like
able to
that
handle
movie.
that one?
You'll
I
have
like
to
that
explain
movie.
it all. I mean, they're asking for it.
Yeah, you should go with the black swan because that will debunk the whole curve. And if there's no curve, there's no ball. So
yeah.
Yep. All right. It's in Swan. It's in Swan. It's in the live chat. If we could not spam that away, that'd be great. So if you look in live stream voice text too. Obviously, if we're living on a ball, there has to be a certain point where it's not possible to see something.
Which one?
And this.
9 miles
just
is less
above
than 0.1% of the Earth's circumference.
Yep. But if you read the actual thing above it, so I'll read it to you. It's a Morris Tolan's. Yep, that's what it's called. If P, then Q, not Q, therefore not P. If the Earth is a sphere with a radius of 3959 miles, which is the P, then every horizon distant measurement must be no more than 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. Not Q, therefore not P. So it can be less than, it can be closer to you, the horizon, but it cannot be further than. And we're showing you the horizon being further than. See, we're taking these numbers that they're providing and showing you that they're extremely flawed. So in the picture, where's the horizon?
Where the water and the sky come
So
together.
it's past the platform habitat though, isn't it? The one on the left. Yeah, you can see that sky and you see that horizon. Where is it? What is it again? Hold on, I take the picture of the observer. Yeah, this one. Hello?
Here.
Everyone.
Oh, is it me? Am I roboting? Oh, oops.
I think it's everyone. Is it everyone? Huh?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you're roboting too. All right. Can you hear us? Mic check.
Loud and clear.
There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you. So, wait, is everyone there?
I think Bambi went out to
Okay.
to connect back in.
Okay.
Hopefully she is.
I was just gonna say, what is this
Did we just
music?
get on the elevator?
Hold on, let me stop that.
Okay.
There you go.
So the point she's trying to make is from the measurements they give us of the Earth, because this is the problem, is they gave us a specific size. And from that size, for every mile, there's an 8-inch drop because you're on a ball. So if you imagine like a little beach ball and you put a ruler on the beach ball, as the beach ball curves, that ruler is going to get further away from the ball. There's going to be a drop. Does that make sense what I'm saying? There's a drop.
Yep.
So on our Earth, because of the size that they gave us, for every mile, there's an 8-inch drop, which doesn't seem like a lot at first. But the formula is you square the mile, and then you times it by 8 inches. Let me pull up the chart so you can kind of get a gist of just how dramatic of a drop we should observe over certain distances.
Quick question.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all the sailing routes back in like the 1400s, 1500s, and all of that.
Why are you changing topics? I'm not even going to talk to you
That's what I
because
was just curious about.
You get your
yeah,
chance.
we'll
to
get
talk
to
about
that. Okay. But you can understand how that's kind of rude when I'm in the middle of explaining something to you and you're just bringing up a totally different topic, right? Let's
Okay.
it's a complicated subject, so let's just take it one at a time. So here's this chart, and you can see, and I'll let Bambi jump back in, but I just want you to see for every mile. So at first mile, it's just an 8-inch drop. But 10 miles, it becomes a 66-foot drop. 100 miles, so if I'm standing and I'm seeing a mountain that's 100 miles away from me, there should be a 6,666-foot drop if we're on the ball that they tell us we're on. That's a problem. So if Bambi's back, I'll let her get back into the Black Swan. But yeah.
No, you're good. My connection's still, I'm red barring just now. If you want to keep going until I at least get back, I think I'm unstable.
Okay, so yeah, but the good news is you don't even have to do observations or tests with something that's 100 miles away over a body of water, because water is level. So that's the perfect surface to test this kind of stuff over. You wouldn't want to use land because topographically there could be a hill or it could be uneven. So you want to use something completely flat like water. And you can see with the Black Swan, let me post the picture here.
And Kai, once you post that, bot is asking how, how is this formula found? So you can just go over that with him.
Okay, yes. So you can see here, it also depends on your height. So obviously the higher up you are, the further out you can see. So you can see at a 8 feet observer height, the horizon should be no further than 3.46 miles, but yet you can see these oil rigs on the body of water. The furthest oil rig is 10.1 miles away, with the horizon still behind that. So that should be impossible, because the horizon on the globe model should be a physical point. It should be physical. And here we're seeing it too far, which shouldn't happen if it's a physical location.
What about, doesn't atmospheric refraction affect that to where, the light's bending because it's so far away?
So, again, the issue is the claim of the globe model is it's a physical location. So is the horizon, if the horizon is being moved, then it's not physical.
Yeah, your atmospheric. Do I sound okay? Am I coming clear?
Yeah.
Your atmospheric refraction would actually work against you. It wouldn't bring things from further away. It would actually obstruct things. Like if I'm going to show you a GIF here. Your atmospheric there it is. There, I'm being a bit slow. Your atmospheric refraction would actually prevent you from seeing things, not actually make you see more.
Okay.
Yeah, so for example, like again with the globe, there should be a physical curve that gets in the way. Like imagine a pregnant lady, 9 months pregnant, trying to look at her feet, right? She shouldn't be able to see her feet. There should be a physical curve. Well, if this physical thing is constantly moving, constantly changing, then it just shows that it's actually just apparent. And based on how high you are, if you're standing on your feet versus standing on a hill, if the weather is clear, if it's cold, that horizon is going to constantly be changing, which shows that it's not actually a physical curve. It's just the limit to how far you can see, which is all the horizon is. The horizon is just the apparent location where the sky meets the ground. That's all. But they'll try to say, oh, ships are going over the physical curve. That's why they disappear into the abyss when they're in the ocean. No, it's just a limit to how far you can see. And just like you said with refraction, things are constantly affecting how far the horizon is.
Yeah, but you can literally see that, like, the atmospheric refraction in the picture. Like, you can see the waves on the top of the oil rig.
So?
That means the light was bending, so there was a curve.
What are you talking about?
In the first, like, in the Black Swan picture, the oil rig on the left, it has there. You can see the effects of the atmospheric refraction of like the waves on the top.
I don't see waves.
Are you talking about the one at during the daytime or the one at nighttime? Just so we can be on the same picture.
I think it happens in both of them. Let me look.
Let me post it so that you can see it.
Yeah, in the daytime one.
This one?
And the nighttime one. Yeah, in the daytime one, you can obviously see the distortion from the atmospheric refraction. See on the left, like those pipes should be going straight up, but they are
just turbulence from the oil rig?
Yeah, that
turbulence from the oil rig is gonna make it like bend that far. Like it looks like it's like.
It's distorted, but is the horizon line itself distorted? Yeah. Like if we were to see distortion, the horizon is perfectly straight there. The horizon itself is not distorted. Why is that?
Because that's not affected by it.
How is it not affected? Does distortion just pick and choose what it's going to affect? Apparently so.
Because the horizon is not a real thing. Like the horizon's not physical, like you said.
But in your model, it is a physical place.
It has to be. It has to be. That's why.
It really doesn't.
No,
yes, it does.
This is the problem again. When you're on, again, you got to remember the curve part. Like again, I'm going to go back. It's not the best analogy, but a pregnant lady trying to look at her feet. There should be a physical block in the way at a certain point of how high up you are and the distance that you're looking over. So at 1 foot height, imagine you're laying down on your back, and so you're lifting your head up and your head is at 1 foot height. The horizon has to be cut off at 1.22 miles because you're on a ball. So it can't be apparent. That works for us. It does not work for the globe. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. So what about the flying boat in the picture?
Where
the boat in between the two oil rigs?
That's not.
Is that not a reflection or anything? I mean, it looks like it's flying to me.
Okay, look at the horizon.
Yeah.
Do you see? That's the main. That's the main argument here.
Yeah.
The boat is just. It just looks like it's not above the horizon, is it?
Nope.
Okay, so then
it's not floating.
It's not floating.
It's in the water.
Yeah. The stuff that you see in between the starting of the picture to the end of the horizon is on the water.
And the best part is, let me post the Earth curve calculator for you guys. I don't know who's talking. I just want to know your name so I can tag you.
It's a bot.
Bot? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to say this Earth curve calculator, I don't know if you live near a lake, but if you do, the great news is you don't have to trust anything that we're saying. You can just go and find a lake maybe 2 miles across and get your friend to go on the other side with a mirror and make sure it's the opposite side of the sun so the sunlight will reflect in the mirror, and just do the calculations of how high up you are and see if you can see that mirror on the other side. Because if you do, and the Earth curve calculator says you shouldn't, then that's a big problem. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the great news is you don't have to trust anything that we're saying. You can do these experiments yourself. And that's fine. Yep, we don't expect you to do that. Yep. We just want you to be able to do your own experiment, your own test.
Okay.
So yeah, just tagged you in that. You'll just need your observer height and the target distance. And even if you don't have a friend that wants to do that with you, because it's probably weird, like, hey, friend, let's go test the curvature of the Earth. I don't know where you live, but if you live where there's like a bay, maybe you can see a city on the other side of a giant lake. You can just figure out, oh, this famous building is this high, the lake is this long, and I'm on a ferry or I'm on a hill that's this high. You can use the Earth curve calculator to see how much of that building on the other side of the lake should be hidden by the curve. And what you're going to find time and time again is you are seeing things that you should not be able to see. And that's a problem. So not only do we observe that the Earth is flat, but we measure that the Earth is flat. And as you confirmed with Bambi's 3 questions, you don't even know how they measured it. Because they didn't, And they can't. They can't measure curvature, period.
Pretty much. No measurable curvature, no measurable rotation, unable to exist next to a vacuum without something physical. There's not much more hinging on it being a ball, is there? I mean, what about this? What if I ask you guys, tell me something that I can go do myself to prove what we're living on? Is there anything that I can do? An observation, measurement of sort, I don't know, anything that I can go do. Obviously, I can't go in a rocket. I can't go to the Tesla guy, Elon Muskie, and ask him to shoot me up in their Tesla and fly around Earth. So is there anything that I can do to prove what we're living on?
No.
No. I mean,
that means you can't prove it's flat then either.
No, because what I'm saying is what you see is what it is. So if I want to give you proof, I can be like, go outside, go to the beach, look at the horizon, take a plane, look at the horizon. You see more, your perspective is raised. That's your proof. You can go and observe it. You can hit a target if you have a laser. Or if you don't have a laser, you can go to Dr. John Dee, who invites people to come listen and watch his laser tests, or the FE core test, or the Bedford level test. And you can make observations of the Earth being flat using lasers, hitting targets that are vast distances away. So you have the possibility. There's many things that you can go do to prove to yourself that the Earth is observed flat. But there's nothing that I can go do to prove that it's anything but flat. So what side do we fall on? The one that we can actually go and prove and observe, or the one that we can't prove and observe?
Can't.
So you can't prove and observe it, and that's why you believe it.
Yeah.
You know how smart that makes you sound?
Very.
So smart.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
so many ladies with that attitude, my friend.
I know.
Mhm.
Chicks will come by the dozen.
Like I know you're kidding, but I wouldn't if I were you, because if you're not, it's embarrassing. If you are, it's funny for a second, but we'll move on.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I mean, is there anything else you want to ask us for us to explain? Anything else that you can provide to prove what we're living on?
Well, do you believe in Elon Musk? Like, do you trust him?
I mean, I trust anything that I can verify. I mean, I don't trust him as a person. No, I don't particularly like him.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I
like
used
that.
to.
That gift someone sent, you can see the curve in the Earth, but
Mm-hmm.
that's probably not enough proof.
Yeah, in that same live stream. I mean, do you know what the GIF is? The GIF is flashing in a studio. The first part of the GIF is in a studio. And the same live stream, the Earth doesn't actually keep curving the same way. It curves and convexes, so it curves out the way and inwards. So, which means they're using a fisheye lens, and without running it through a system that will take that fisheye lens away.
And why isn't the car being affected by the fisheye lens?
I don't know, but why
That
is the
doesn't make
rest
sense
of the
then.
video? Yeah, so but why is the rest of the video
Then
affected by
it's not a
lens?
fisheye. It's not a fisheye lens if the car isn't getting affected by
Okay, so
it.
it's not a fisheye lens. So why is the Earth convexing and concaving?
I don't know.
And
Well, that's
why
what
are we-
fisheye lenses do.
Is he literally talking about the GIF where we see the studio in the bro? Why is there? Okay, you're worried about the car not showing curvature. I'm wondering why we see a studio set while we're in the live while we're watching the live feed of this car supposedly being launched in space. Right,
Looks like-
that's a problem.
Looks like the inside of a rocket to me.
You been in one?
No, but I'm just gonna trust that.
When it blacks out and you see the camera lights in the background, that doesn't just kind of like seem weird for a second.
No.
Okay,
live stream, my guy.
Also, maybe I'll tag you in just some fun little NASA bloopers that you can watch yourself.
I've already
There
seen
are
all of them.
really, and you don't. None
Yep.
of them make you seem like none of them make you scratch your head.
Nope.
Really?
Oh, Elijah's just pointed out a good point, Kai. They put regular tires in space. They put
Oh yes.
tires with gas pressure in them. They basically claimed that it was a car straight off the. What is up with everyone with these weird fucking names with the weird font? Anyway, they put regular
Right.
tires. It was basically a car straight off the line.
Did he say they were real tires? Or like how
I mean,
do
he
you
literally
know?
said he literally said that it's a car straight off the production line. Besides the fact that I think it didn't have an engine in it, but other than that, it was straight off. Or no, it wasn't an engine. It was something. It lacked something, but other than that, it was a car straight off the production line. I think it was like Windows or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it was normal with no modifications for its trip.
You didn't have a rear view mirror, baby. I'll shut up.
That's what it was. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't have a rear view mirror, but other than that, it was a straight off the line Tesla.
Yeah, I wonder why they removed the rear view mirror, huh?
Yeah, because that would affect everything, wouldn't it? Yeah, he said regular tires. That was what Elijah said. If Elijah wants to provide where he said that, sure, but I know he said that at some point. But yeah, it was straight off the line without a mirror.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that there should be something physical between, us and space.
tires would have exploded and popped off the rims.
Mhm. Oh, he has the audio of Elon Muskie saying it. If you want to play it or send it, Elijah, that'd be good.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll play it.
Yep, if it's YouTube, she'll be able to play it. Tater salad. I'm gonna say this once, and yeah, you're gonna want to be careful. You've said so much shit in a short period of time, my love. It's not gonna go well for you. I mean, yeah, it's a Discord server. I've told you twice to keep chat relevant to the conversation. Asking us about witch hunters, if we're witch hunters, is not relevant to the conversation. And I've already warned you to keep it relevant to the conversation. Ban the witch. Alright, Elijah's grabbing the audio of Elon Muskie. My dyslexic ass cannot handle these fucking names with the weird font. Takes me like a whole minute to read it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was struggling with, and I can't tag many of these, so I have to.
Yeah, I can't tag them either because you type the first letter and it doesn't think it's a letter because what they've got is just symbols.
Yeah, because it's not a letter.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay for like Battle Mode because he's got an exclamation point at the start of it, but for everyone else, you can't even. Yeah, right clicking on them and mentioning them is good, but
Yes,
when
that's-
you're not in
it
chat
takes
and
too
we're trying to
long.
at you,
I'm too lazy for that, man.
yeah, it's not even that. If they're not in chat and we try to at you on something, we can't do it because we got to scroll all the way up to find your last message just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he sent the audio
it's
clip.
MP3. Yeah, I can't play that, but I guess Bot, if you want to look at it, Elijah posted it, so you can take a listen.
All right.
Yeah, we can't play it for you because it's not YouTube, but you can just
Yeah.
click it yourself. Thanks, Elijah.
Yeah. In the world.
Is that Elijah?
Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to say.
Your mic ain't picking you up. Elijah, we can't hear you, bud.
Don't do that shit, dude.
Wait a minute, Elijah's not in here. Why don't I see him?
Who is that?
Oh, that's Morvis.
Oh, it's Morv. It's Morv. Marv Julio, I muted you. Sorry, Elijah. I thought it was you. It sounded like you. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Is Karma back? Because she said she was going to go get burgers and she wanted to get them before we played any more music.
Yes, I have a new song from me and Elijah.
Oh, can we hold off for 1 minute?
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for Karma to come back.
Yeah,
I told
yeah.
her I'll wait. So, but
Alright, no problem.
have you guys ever heard Elijah singing?
I've heard him rap, but not sing.
Yeah, no, not rapping. He's good at that too. But I mean, just wait.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, he's like super talented in many ways.
She's here. Go, 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 go. All right, so you want to introduce it? Is this you and him? Or who is this?
Wait, she's not back. Where's Karma? I don't see her.
She is. She's on Drace. I think she's listening through Drace's.
Oh.
Yeah. He's in chat.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, okay.
She was putting on her shoes.
Yeah, I guess since this is kind of like a little break, we can go ahead and play it.
That way she can get her burgers after.
All right. Well, this is a cover actually from. If you guys ever heard of the Moonshine from Caravan Palace, we did a cover of that. So here we go.
You know well what I've been through, living there without a view, asking why we missed our chance, and now I'm looking for something to get by, high and dry, everywhere in myself. I'm looking for high and dry, everywhere. I'm looking for
How can I even know what lies ahead if I don't go? I see a chance, I take it slow, and I know I just can't leave these things behind. Trying to feel satisfied in my world. I'm looking for
Look into a lot of the claims that is made by the Globe, and you'll find that it's either just an assumption or just straight up lies. Straight up.
Leaves.
Wow.
That was amazing, you guys. Loved
Amazing.
it. So
Let me
good.
just check my jaw off the floor.
I dropped everything I was doing
Spotify?
and started dancing, guys.
Spotify link.
Amazing.
Spotify link.
So, Elijah did all the work, but his voice, man, I'm telling you, Eli, if you're listening to this, you need to drop more songs.
Yeah, more singing, definitely.
Was that original instrumental too?
No, this was a cover by the originals by Caravan Palace called Moonshine. Yeah, it's really good. So check it out for sure.
Did you sing in this, Lulu? Was that you singing?
Yeah, that was me.
It was great. Oh my gosh, guys. Every week we have a banger. I just get I love this. This is so awesome. It was so good.
Yeah,
Need more
man,
singing from Elijah though.
Yeah, that singing, every time I hear it, it gives me chills. I'm not even lying.
Amazing.
Yeah, you can go get your burgers now, Karma.
She's bringing us all burgers.
Yes, no cheese in mine, please.
Oh, do you know what? I have a point to pick with you about cheese, and I was thinking about this the other day, and I've been waiting for you to bring cheese up. How the fuck can you not like cheese? That's like there are so many different types of cheese. There's a cheese for everyone. Not all cheese is the same. They all have different textures. They all have different flavors, different smells. Every cheese is different.
There is one thing in common that they have. They're all nasty.
No. What is nasty about them? It can't be the texture because they all have different texture.
No. All of them.
No.
I haven't met a cheese that I've liked.
Yeah. So that's the point. You've not come across a cheese that you've liked yet. You will find one because blue cheese tastes, smells, and has a different texture.
Oh, don't talk to me about the smell, dude. I can't even stand. I can't stand the look, the smell, the taste. If I could exterminate all cheese in this world, I would.
No, but that's not even fair because you've not tried like a small amount of any of the world's cheeses. They're all different and unique in their own way. There is no cheese the same at all.
Excuse me, can I jump in here? I'm a cheese lover and I'm even offended. Like,
I don't care. I will offend everybody in this world. I hate cheese. All the cheese could go die. Kill all cheese. Hashtag kill all cheese. If you guys are cheese haters, you can follow me. Okay?
No. You just have not found a cheese that you like yet. There are hundreds, thousands.
Lulu, you have the choice to not eat cheese, but to try to ban us from cheese makes you a communist.
No, listen. I will. You know what? I will take on that role. I don't care. Okay.
Oh wow.
Kill all cheese.
Fuck you, Lulu. That's terrible, man.
I will be the Hitler of cheese. Okay. No shame.
No, there is shame upon that, and it's the fact that I get it. Like if you're like, I don't like. Well, let's like someone say you don't like pasta. There's no stuff for
Bambi, don't let off that easy, Bambi.
Bring it.
You, ma'am, have not found a cheese, and I'm going to walk you through the cheeses of the world. You need to go to a cheese market and have like those little
why would I willingly punish myself
you need to
like
go
that?
to the cheese market and you need to try the little samples that they set out until you find a cheese that is suitable for your palate.
No.
You've not tried Scottish cheese. You've not tried Arran cheese. You've not tried any of the cheeses we've got. They taste like nothing you've ever tasted. Smell, texture.
I'm pretty sure they'll be nasty.
No, some of them crumble. Some of them are chewy. Some of them, they all have different textures. There is a cheese for everyone.
Not for me.
Right. I'm sorry, she is.
Not for me. There is no cheese for me.
I love certain cheeses, but I hate other cheeses. This is kind of like music. There's a genre for everyone, and then there's the omnivores who eat all of them.
Exactly.
No. You can keep your cheese. I'll have the wine. No, thank you.
No, you can keep the wine. I don't like that.
There's an ultimatum here. If you're having wine, you must have cheese. No cheese, no wine. No cheese, no wine.
Cheese, no wine.
No.
You sound like
Then I must unfortunately give up wine. That's how much I no, thank you.
You have got cheese trauma, and we will cheese you.
No cheese trauma.
Just forced fed you cheese
hurt you like this.
Did someone trick you, like eating into blue cheese or something? Like what happened? Tell us, sweetheart.
I have no idea, but from the beginning, I've never liked cheese, and the more I grew up, the more I hated cheese. Like the smell of it, even it just gross. Even if something touches cheese, I would have to either really completely cut it off or just don't eat it at all.
you, ma'am, have went down in my mental book.
How
You know,
about
like
that
my
steak?
friend hates cucumbers.
No
How
shame.
about that? How about that steak? Eh?
That
marinated pineapple is
talk
pretty good.
about.
What if you're having cheesy pasta? Like pasta that's got like a
Ugh.
cheese sauce.
No, I don't have cheesy pasta. I have it without.
What about
You can make
pizza? Do you
cheese
like
out of
cheese
any
on
milk,
pizza?
by the way.
What Alfredo?
Oh yeah, do you eat pizza?
It's weird. I do.
What the
about
fuck?
cheese?
I can't taste the cheese on pizza. I don't know why.
That's
All I
because
taste
it's a gentle
is
cheese.
no. All I taste is the sauce, the tomatoes.
You just don't realize because that's not the taste you associate with cheese, but that is a different type of cheese taste.
Yes. So you
I
have
don't
found the cheese for you.
What about cheese and steak? Like cheese
No,
and
no,
steak.
no cheese and
It's
steak.
literally-
Only no. No, it's
Like a-
not.
like
Pizza
a-
is different. Don't associate pizza with cheese,
It
please.
literally
Okay?
has its main ingredient is literally cheese. If you take the cheese
No.
away from a pizza, you're just eating sauce and dough. You need cheese.
I would say
And if you
that
ban
doesn't
cheese, there's no
count.
pizza.
That's the anomaly. No, don't. No, it doesn't count.
Oh my god, mozzarella
gotta-
as well.
You,
Or
you gotta have the
halloumi.
sauce.
You've got halloumi as well, which I call squeaky cheese, because when you eat it, it squeaks when your mouth, like against your teeth.
It's the best
Halloumi,
cheese
it's called
ever.
squeaky cheese.
Oh, I don't
red
like
ones
that
with the cheese on
cheese.
top.
No.
Yeah, halloumi's good. You grilled halloumi is delicious.
Halloumi.
Yeah, you put it on the fire. It's amazing.
It is delicious, and I call it the squeaky cheese because it's such a dense texture. It's like squeaky when you chew it, and it squeaks against your teeth.
Don't worry, Lulu. I like cheese, but I don't eat it. I like cheese, but cheese does not like me.
Yeah, but the point is you like it, Kai. She loathes all cheese when she's probably only tried about maybe 3 different types.
That's all.
And
That's as many as I need to make my decision.
No, it is not. No, it is
What about
not.
cream cheese?
I thought you had a
What about cream
scientific
cheese?
mindset.
That's like
No,
saying you hate
experiment.
all. That's like saying you hate all guys because 3 broke up with you.
Yeah.
That's like saying you hate all wine because one time you had a hangover. Like, no, you don't hate wine just because. No, there's loads of different types of wine. There's a wine for everyone.
I can't
think of
stand
that,
whiskey
Lulu.
because of that. But that's a different. It's not. They're not the same. Whiskey and wine
In
is
my
not the
experience,
same. But I
I've
will
never
hate
tasted
all
good
whiskey
wine.
because of that. Okay, you see now
You've never
she
tasted good wine?
has issues. Karma.
Now, you see,
No,
I've
that's
never
not good
tasted
wine.
a good wine, but I don't exclude the possibility of there being a good one.
See,
so
she's an
far-
intelligent woman.
So far, my experience has led me to no good cheese yet.
Look,
So should I just decide that all wine is bad because I've only had bad wine? I've only tasted wine like 3 or 4 times, just like you with the cheese. But I have an open mind towards future wine.
No, I will admit I'm close-minded about cheese, and I have no shame.
It's the same with me. Like, I was close-minded towards wine before, but now I've found rosé wine, and I like the majority of rosés. I don't like white, and I don't like red, really. Sometimes, certain brands, but I don't discriminate against the whole entire thing.
Hey, it's like when an
Somebody
old
hurt
lady is
me.
like, I am set in my ways and I am not changing. She's just pulling one of those moves, so just let her have it. She will want to hate cheese, then she can hate cheese.
With cheese, yes, I will be one of those
we'll
people.
just pity her for missing out on all the good cheese. And more cheese for us, you know?
Yeah, you can keep all the cheese you want.
I'll take
Do not speak to me about the cheese.
Like, there's so many types. You've even got spreadable
have the
cheese. If
wine.
you don't like the chewy, the texture of biting it, you can have spreadable cheese. Like, it's not difficult.
Ugh, no, it's not the
Is it
texture.
cheese?
It's just
Is it the
some of
words?
it is the texture, some of it is the smell, and some of it is the taste, and
So
some
then
of it
you
is just
find
even
one.
the look. It's nasty. Oh gosh.
Great. Well, you close your eyes and you taste test until you find the right one. If you go, this one smells really bad, then we'll give you none that smell like that. Because blue cheese isn't for everyone because it has basically mold on it, and not very many people like that. The smell, the taste, the texture, not very good. That's a common one to hate, is blue cheese. But blue cheese, and then you take something like Wensleydale, nothing. They're not similar.
Buffalo wings.
What? No, buffalo
I was supposed
wings.
to get burgers. I can't be talking about cheese. Stop being distracting. I'm leaving. Goodbye. See you later.
I want cheese in my burger. Thank you.
Are you ladies talking about cheese or Globers?
Oh,
cheesy
Globers? Distracted.
Are we supposed to be keeping it on subject?
We're talking about Globers dipped in cheese.
I hate them even more now. No, I never hated Globers.
Is that Elijah?
I shouldn't say that.
I eat
Snowflake?
Globers for breakfast.
Wait, Snowflakey's Elijah.
Yeah, it's not, men's night, ladies.
Wait a minute. I gave you the Brooking Make roll because I thought you didn't have a make. Snowflakey?
Yes, I do.
Wait, are you not
That's
Elijah?
not Elijah. What are you talking about?
His mic was lighting up every time Elijah was talking. Where's Elijah?
Elijah hasn't been in this chat. I don't know if he changed his name. What?
Who was talking? Was it Bong? Bong sounds like Elijah.
No, Bong was talking before that. Then Orion, and then somebody else.
Fuck's sake.
No, I heard somebody too that sounded just like Elijah. And
thank you. Who the fuck was
it? Snowflakey talk.
I left from a long time ago. I left to listen on the YouTube to conserve battery power.
Oh, you're Elijah. Well, who else is you?
I've been going since Ladies' Night started.
Oh my god, there's someone in here that sounds like you, and I don't know who. Is it Bong? I think it might be Bong. Something's Bong sounds like Elijah.
Snowflakey. Snow, talk.
Snowflakey?
Hi.
Oh, it's no him. That's not him like Elijah.
Oh, no.
The raspiness, it makes sense.
It was Bong. Blame Bong. So, Snowflakey, how you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. So, what? You fixed your mic? Because I gave you a broken mic gang rule.
Yeah, it's been sorted for ages now. I've been listening to everything.
Oh, what do you think about the cheese conversation?
We should get back to topic, to be honest with you.
But she's wrong, right? We'll agree to that. Okay. So, do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
Do I have any
I'm
questions?
above you. Yeah, do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
I mean, I do swear to the flat Earth. I don't believe it's a globe anymore.
Oh, that's good.
That was all thanks to NASA. You know, they woke me up about 11 years ago because of the bullshit. So
that's good. It's not many people are thrown towards flat Earth from the people who push the opposite.
But I mean, it's like I don't know. I mean, until you see it for your own eyes, you can't really say, can you? But we do need to find out.
That's pretty cool. So what about
you do get a lot of idiots on here. These Globers.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it.
You don't know what
yeah, we get one or two. It's a common occurrence here. We've learned to whack a troll and be able to tell them from a mile away.
But besides that, I don't think I've got any questions, to be honest with you. I mean,
all right, no problem.
Just probably regarding the sun and the moon, maybe. You know, what are they?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of us have different opinions on it. We kind of speculate about what it is. Some of us believe that the moon might even be like a hologram or some shit. I've heard people talking about that.
I think that, I'll be honest, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of those things that there's no real evidence for either way. It's just that something that we assume or we guess, or what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word. Yeah, but we don't really know. I mean, all we can do is tell you what we observe and guess, really.
So just stick to the facts.
That's what we prefer to do. But you'll get a lot of ballers come in here and they'll they'll ask questions that we clearly don't have answers to. Like, oh, well, what are the other planets? It's like, you could ask anything, and that's what you go for. It's, I prefer to talk about what's beneath my feet.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I try to tell everybody at work, about everything, but there's just too many ignorant people in this country.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
especially with all this
In this
COVID
world,
shit
bro.
as well. Well, yeah, in this world, mate. But I mean, I go to work and I enjoy being at home, being online, and listening to you all this and watching my own shit. Because when I go to work, it's just like being in Zombieland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's just miserable. It seems everybody's just miserable, fucking staring at the phones. It's can't get a conversation with anybody.
Yeah. It's funny that a lot of them get really hostile when you challenge it.
Oh,
I don't
definitely.
understand the hostility.
I mean, they don't even question anything. You know what I mean? They just
Because they've had their stories all their lives, and then you're trying to take away their entertainment and their fun and
been
their.
there. We've all been there, though, haven't we?
Yeah, certainly have. I mean, I was alone when mine happened, but I was totally mad when I realized, like, wait a minute, I just finished watching the Cosmos with Neil deGrasse when I realized, and I was like, are you kidding me? I just had so much fun watching that, and then here it is. It popped up on that video, just the short, popped up on my YouTube for Eric DeBase 200. And by the 7th one, I'm running into the house going, have you guys heard this? I went from the genius of the family to the fool in 2 minutes.
I mean, I've got another question, I'll be honest with you. Do you know the stereo A cams and B cams, they so-called have in space that are like looking at the sun? And, you can, what they said is you can see planets going past in the background. What are we looking at there?
Don't know. I mean, we can see that for the moon as well. We can see planets going past in the background of it. It shouldn't be possible, but it's happening. I don't know what their explanation is for it, but it shouldn't be possible.
No, that. I mean, do you guys believe in the planets as well?
I mean, we believe in what we observe. Planets are just a word that they've made for it.
They're just wandering stars, I suppose,
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And I think history tells us basically they just called them gods, didn't they? In previous times, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean, I say Flat Earth was one of the first things I sort of got into, because I was always into looking at stuff, what they knew in the universe, and eventually you find out it's just a lot of bollocks. Questioned everything else, but it's like I still have questions about like what are we looking at, what they're showing us. Are they just computer programs? I know a lot of it's CGI with universe, but it's like these stereo air cams. If you look at them, it's like what are we looking at? What are they showing us there? Is it a computer program? What is it?
I think so. Yeah. I think it's just all CGI, the lot of it. I mean, the stuff that they can make up today is way too realistic to look at. I think that it all is just CGI.
Because years ago, I'm still subscribed to them now. I can't watch them. It's, channels like on YouTube and stuff which tell you all about like what's going on, like which sun and stuff like that. And they're showing you pictures of sun in different cameras, But what are we looking at there? Are we looking at our sun there? Or are we looking at another computer program or something like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's you just can't tell what it is. If it is CGI. I mean, CGI can go such a long way. I mean, with these VR cameras and stuff, I mean, they can probably even convince astronauts that they've been somewhere they haven't, with just how good they can make shit up. It's what they do best.
It's not going to sway me back to being a glober. You move on from that. I'm never going back to that. It's just I'd like to know what they're actually showing us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess the only people who know that are them. I mean, we can only speculate. Unfortunately. But oh well. Hopefully
I mean,
one day it'll.
I will be honest with you. It is. There is quite a lot of people talking about flat Earth at the minute. It has picked up a bit of speed, hasn't it? To be honest,
It has recently, yeah. There's been quite a few people.
We'll just have to
But
see what goes on. See if
It's good
more
and bad.
people wake up.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's good
of
for all
course
the
it is,
people
but-
that are waking up. But I mean, we've had sister servers are shut down, YouTube channels are getting taken down because they're classing it as misinformation.
Them globes who come in and question, or anybody who questions why it's important, it's very important because it just opens up everything else, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to see like young ones as well come in and question it, like they're still at school and they're willing to question it. It's really good.
Well, that's it. Well, I mean, I'm 39 now, and like I said, I didn't really get into internet until I was in my 20s, I suppose. You know, I was too busy partying all the time and stuff. But these young ones have grown up with the internet now. They know a lot more than what we did. It's just they've still been indoctrinated, aren't they, at school and stuff like that, even though they have had the internet. So
I think for us, like, I mean, I'm 19, I'll be 20 next week actually. So for us, people that are around about this kind of age, us looking at the moon landing footage and the kind of shit that they showed us back then, back to, you know, what my parents saw, we look at it and we're like, fuck that. Like, come on. So there's a lot of younger people that are more willing to question it. Whereas for people like
it's the older ones who are gone. Do you know what I mean? They're not.
Yeah.
They're done and dusted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They sat and watched it. Like my dad sat and watched the moon landing in front of the telly, like, or listened to it on the radio or whatever. And that to them was huge. And they're, you know, refused to question anything but that, you know? So the younger generations are the ones that are going to be kind of more woke to it, the ones that didn't watch the moon landing and stuff like that and are able to question it.
I've got a twin sister and she's the total opposite to me.
Oh.
You know, I woke up, you know, about 11 years ago and I've tried getting into her head, but no, she just, as you can imagine, just get called a conspiracy theorist and
yeah,
you know, I just can't get into her head at all. She's not interested. Well, she did say once, one day, that she didn't want to know. She'd rather just, she don't want to know what's going on in the world.
That's the issue. If people don't want to know, you're not going to get through to them. You know, the only thing that would make them, people like that, sway is if the government came out and were like, we lied to you. Like, that's probably the only thing that would get them to be like, oh, okay, sure.
I still don't believe a lot of people would give a shit.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
Especially with all this COVID-19 crap, you know, what's kicked off. If people haven't woke up now or even questioned anything, they're not bothered. They are not bothered.
You know what I find quite funny? How they lower the way to hide certain things, especially like I don't understand how someone in my age, like I'm turning 21 soon, so I don't understand how someone is watching for example, these new SpaceX suits and thinks that is normal. I mean, it just looks totally fake. It just looks totally, you know, insecure for something that where you might go into, you know, 0G and have a vacuum. It just looks like they're trying to mock us straight into our faces, but people are so, you know, programmed and ignorant that they can't. I mean, I don't even think they're ignorant. They're just blind to see it. There's so much going on in these pictures and these flashy pictures that they show them, so many cuts and stuff. They're just, wow, oh, Tesla car. Oh, wow, look how futuristic they look. Oh, wow. Oh, they're going to the ISS. Oh, yes. So cool. Isn't that amazing? It's just, it's retarded.
You have people like Nikola Tesla, like with that car that he put up. Nikola Tesla, what the fuck?
It's just...
Yeah, when he put that up, he was like, oh, you can tell it's real because it looks so fake. Like, that sentence alone, you can tell it's real because it looks fake.
Yeah, it's mocking. They love to mock us. You know, you know. Imagine you're just trolling the whole planet. You know, I mean, you're trolling the whole planet for them. You know, that's why I'm saying planet. I mean, trolling the whole Earth, and you know, but for okay, never mind. So I don't want to get wrong here, but these people, you know, they love to mock us because it's not only with flat Earth, it's with many other things. It is with the Pizzagate stuff. It is with it is with 9/11. It is with everything that they do in the darkness, and they just love it.
Well, they do it, mate. It's everything in life. It's just upside down.
Yeah, and they enjoy putting it straight in our face, but you just need to know the symbolism, and you also need to just know certain things to see it. You know, if you don't have that filter, you can't see it. That it's not possible. And it's just.
It's like for you young ones as well. It's like for you guys. I mean, I remember I was about 16 and mobile phones started becoming a thing. And I was like one of the first people who got one. You know, when we was all young. But for you guys, you've grown up probably watching your mum and dad's on their phones. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I went to that.
So what I'm trying to say is, it's like. Not my generation, but maybe the generation before, it's just been TV, and movies for them. Whereas, like, for you guys now growing up, you've probably not really watched that much TV. Probably had your phones, the internet anyway, you know. So I think that's why you guys know a lot more than these older ones now.
Right, but still there's
at the same time, if you go back to the early 1900s, you know, if everybody knew who the Rothschilds were and stuff like that. But they've just like I don't know the word, erased stuff over time. You know what I mean? Just erase the past and stuff like that. And people have forgot. Going into a new age anyway. You know what I mean?
But still.
So guys, sorry, I was kind of out of it for a second. I'm sorry. What's happening?
I just wanted to say. Yeah, I just wanted to say, but still, there's like this huge part of our generation that you know, saw all these Hollywood blockbusters, and every time, especially when you start a movie, you most of the time get that globe straight in your face, and it's just that MK Ultra. You know, it's so hard to get something that is burned into your subconscious mind. To get that out of there, you know. That's why you can also show. Can you remember that one kid like 30 minutes ago said, "Yeah, I watched all these. I watched all these fails from NASA, but still no. I'm not questioning anything, you know." Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's so sad. It really hurts my heart to think about that because he's just so. She's just so in that program that he can't really. I can't understand how sad it is.
It is a type of definitely brainwashing and indoctrination. That's why for most of these kids, especially, I mean, all of us have been there, right? We're faced with like this cognitus where we don't want to believe what's right in front of us. So I think you were talking about his name was Bot, and we see those type of not children, young kids come through, and they have this really great hope for space adventure and space exploration. Yesterday, or was it yesterday? Whenever they landed on Mars, they were talking about how the future generation is going to have a great. It's like a new adventure to go to Mars, and they were saying how they need to learn how to live on Mars, and basically putting all these ideas into the minds of these young kids. And so it's hard to break that.
It's going to ruin them.
The thing is, you're totally right with that, because I guess the only thing that is left for this generation to, look upon and, be say, wow, this is interesting, and I want to know more about it, and I want to literally, like in some way worship it, is space, because they don't believe in the existence of the creator. They don't believe that there's something special, that they are indeed a creation. They don't believe that planet Earth is something special. They don't know anything besides what is fed to them through television, through media, through movies, through all that stuff that they can consume to waste time. So the only thing, or the only hope that they have, is this imaginary space travel future with what they've already showing us through all that Hollywood movies. And that's the only thing that they have, that's their God. Their God is this materialistic, fakery world, Masonic fakery world. It's just really sad,
Exactly. That's why we have to try our best. Like people say, oh, it doesn't matter what, if the earth is flat or round. But if you're living in that nihilistic existence, then it does matter, because we've seen so many atheists become believers or acknowledgement of a creator, right? So it does make a difference in people's lives. So it doesn't make a difference in your everyday to-day life, but overall your reality changes literally, right? So that's why when I hear those arguments, it's like, yeah, well, it depends on your background and where you're coming from, whether or not this flat earth matters. So, but yeah, that was a good point, Sweet. Sweet? How do I even say it?
Sweet. It's between swag and sweet. I don't know. Just stupid name, to be honest. But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can I ask you another question?
Snow, can you speak up, because I could barely hear you?
Can I ask another question? Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead.
What would you think would happen if, say, we all woke up tomorrow and everybody knew the Earth was flat? What do you think would happen?
Everybody in the what?
Everybody in the world knew the Earth was flat. Do you think anything would change?
Yeah, like I said, it does depend on your way of thinking, right? So if you've been living in the world,
you think people would rise up?
I think some heads would roll, man. I think some people would freak out. Like if they literally have the perfect proof for it, they would actually go to those people who deceived them. And yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, but wouldn't be that nice.
Well,
I think
it's not even about that. I think like on an individual level, like I said, if you were an atheist, thinking that there was nothing, no meaning, no purpose to your life, and everything that existed was an accident, then your whole way of reality changes, the way you think.
Oh, definitely. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I've been awake now for a few years, but especially since, 6 months before this COVID thing kicked off, I was telling people, something big's coming. I said, I can feel it. I said, can you not feel it? This is what I was saying to people. Something big's coming. And then this happened 6 months later. But since this has happened, I feel like I thought my eyes were open. But then, I don't know, I just felt like they opened up even more once all this happened. And all the world literally just like got together on the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I also think that this fear, the state of an anxiety mind that some people have, many people have anxiety these days and depression and stuff. I think that mind would change if they would knew that, just realize this fakery that they're living in, because you just can't sit back and say, okay, this is just all a joke. I know COVID is a joke. I know governments are a joke. I know that it's all just a big game of Monopoly, and we are just the minions that they push around however they like.
Pawns.
I think some people though would still even fight it. Like everybody knows that COVID is not what they tell us, that it's fake as fuck. But they
Yeah,
still
it
want to
is.
pretend that they're a victim. You know, they'll go inside and they'll get their cappuccino and pretend like, oh, I got to be social distance or I might die. It's like, come on, Karen. We know that
Right.
if you actually were fearful for your life, you would not get a cappuccino. Duh. But clearly, some people just want to play victims, and they couldn't handle the fact that they were wrong. Even if the government comes out and says, the government has come out and says that aliens are real. And I'm not saying that aliens are real because they're saying this, but people will still say that aliens aren't real, even though the government has admitted that they are.
Right.
Yeah.
People
Do you believe
still
in
fight
aliens?
it. They still fight it.
What do you mean by aliens? That's you have to.
Well, sorry, not alien. The
No, not you, Kai. He said he asked you, do you believe in aliens?
Well, all of you, and everyone.
Extraterrestrials, possibly.
Well,
not an alien.
As they portray them, you know, like they're gonna come flying from the universe, you know, from somewhere else.
I believe in a spiritual realm.
Or do you believe maybe like Earth's bigger and maybe the beyond what we live on? Do you know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, that's why I said you have to be specific on what you mean by aliens, is because the current explanation of, or when you say aliens, the first thing that people think of is like people from other, or not people, but beings from other planets, right? And we know that space, as the way that they explain it, cannot exist. So I'm not saying there aren't things that are out there that are unexplainable, or that may be I would say extra dimensional, rather.
Yeah.
That do enter into our reality, but they're not from like little green people from Mars or something.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Who's this?
This is John.
Oh, hello, John. Welcome.
Hey, I'm sorry to butt in. I wasn't know if I didn't know if my microphone would work or not. My microphone didn't work earlier, and I don't want to butt in.
Where are you from, John? You sound like you're from where I am.
Little bit, yeah. I'm originally from Bury.
Bury, not far, mate, not far.
He knows what that means. That doesn't mean a lot to the other people here.
I'm
Some
from
of the
Wigan,
other people.
mate.
Here.
I'm from Wigan.
Oh,
not fair that at all. But,
so my dad's from Wigan.
Is he?
Pie is, and that isn't just a fun thing to say, is it? That means something, doesn't it?
It doesn't mean nothing, mate.
Okay, John, is it John?
Hi, sorry.
Oh, no worries. I wanted to actually ask you about sorry to butt in with your conversations, but I kind of wanted to keep it relevant on the topic. What are your thoughts on the shape of the Earth?
I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about the shape of the Earth. I've got to be perfectly honest with you. I've got to be honest with you about that.
Okay, that's cool. But you are on a flat Earth Discord, so I just want to know your thoughts.
That's right. So some people are thinking about it, but I've got to admit it's not a priority for me.
Well, when you joined this server, I'm assuming you had a thought about it, right? So where do you stand on?
I had a thought about the community.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more than the shape of the Earth, to be honest with you.
Okay, what are your thoughts? But what are your thoughts on it? I'm just curious. I'm not, like, do you think it's a globe, or do you believe otherwise? It's
how to answer this? Honestly, how to answer this without getting into it?
You don't need
it. I flushed a toilet in the northern hemisphere and stared at it with dead eyes, and I flushed a toilet in the southern hemisphere with equally dead eyes, and it meant nothing. And it meant nothing to me.
Okay, great.
Does that sort of answer your question?
It absolutely doesn't at all.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
tiptoeing
well-
like a ballerina. Just answer.
All right. Well. I think
I think I already know your answer.
I think I'm talking about the Coriolis effect, and the one was clockwise and one was anti-clockwise, is what I'm saying. So
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but that wasn't my
why do we
question.
not get into that? Because there's far more interesting things. to
No,
talk about.
that's not
And
my question, though, bro.
Ask-
It's a simple question. What is your thought on the shape of the Earth?
What's my thought on the shape of the Earth?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think Earth is?
It really disallows us to have an interesting conversation.
Wow.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you.
John.
Don't make it
You stop
difficult.
interrupting.
Yeah.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
It's a
John. You
Hold on, John. Let her finish.
It's
Let her
not flat.
finish.
It's not flat, is it?
This is the problem. We're trying to have a conversation with you, and you're not even able to answer her original question. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to have a fair, honest conversation, because the first thing that you're bringing up when she asks you about the shape of the Earth is toilets. Okay,
That's right. That's right. Yeah, because we all understand that. We've all seen that.
I think that you don't know what kind of people we are here. And you know what drives me really crazy is when people come in here and they try to judge our intelligence and our character before they've even had a conversation. So she's trying to have a conversation with you. So just go along with it, and then you can.
But I just want to say, he judged himself already with the first statement he said. So says enough about him.
Yeah, you might be pleasantly surprised to find out that we're not all just bumbling idiots. So just have a conversation with us because you're in our house right now. And be respectful to Lulu.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Be respectful and answer the question.
I do not
for you again.
I do not
You want
think
the
that
question?
you're idiots at all. Quite the
Great.
opposite.
So would you like the question asked to you again? Do you need the question repeated?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alilica, would you like to repeat the question for him?
Oh, yes, sure. What do you think the shape of the Earth is?
I think it's a globe.
Great.
Awesome.
Eventually we got there.
Gosh, I would have moved on a long time ago.
That took too long.
Well done, John.
That's what I think.
That's cool, man.
I don't know, but hey, and I definitely don't think people. You're making assumptions about what I'm thinking here. I do not think that I don't think anyone here is stupid. I mean, I'm basically going about this like I would my normal life. So I'm assuming that most people are cleverer than me. That's a
good assumption to make.
Safest way to be, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I do not think badly of anyone. I don't think anyone's stupid. I want to make that absolutely clear.
I know, but when you're
I think quite badly of myself.
Toilet flushes.
Well, yeah,
you're not coming across very respectful, right? We just want to make sure.
But that's something I've observed, and it.
Well,
so how does that answer her question of what shape the Earth is?
Wow.
Anyway, let's leave the toilets aside.
We can talk about the toilet if you want. I mean, is that
I'd rather not, because I ain't got anything more than that. I just was in the north, what I believed to be the northern hemisphere, and saw it going. But hang on, which way does it actually go?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What does it prove is the point.
It sort of does matter.
What does it prove?
I'm not going to run off and flush a toilet now, but does it go counterclockwise or clockwise?
I believe counter, supposedly, but yeah.
What if I have a bidet? It doesn't matter, dude. On to the next subject. Okay. Let's go. Pass this.
Let's go.
Okay, so
what leads you? Sorry, Lilica, go on.
No, go ahead.
I got excited.
Go for it.
What leads you to believe that the Earth isn't? What did you said spherical? Is that what you said?
I think I said. Well, you pressed me on it, and I admitted I believe it's a globe. I'm not gonna.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't bloody lie to you, can I?
No,
I can't
you
lie
can't.
to you.
I see through you. I'm a woman. What leads you to believe that?
What leads me to believe it?
Yeah.
My entire reality, I suppose.
What about your reality specifically?
Where in the world do you see globe ever? I really
There's a fella in the background there.
I know, that's fine. It's ladies' night, my guy. So what specifically in your reality leads you to believe that?
One thing that... Well, there isn't one thing, is there? It's just...
I'm just asking you what specifically in your reality leads you to believe that.
When I was a child, and this is nonsense, really, and this is just equal evidence for flat Earth, but I remember lying on my back, staring at the sky, and the skies were clear, and the clouds were there, and it was sort of beautiful. Everything looked like a disc, and everything above me looked like a dome.
So, but how does that lead you to believe that it's spherical?
I mean, there's loads of people more qualified than me to give you these arguments that you've heard.
You don't have to. It's not an argument. It's just I'm not arguing with you. It's just a conversation.
I don't believe the world is flat. I don't believe it's flat.
We know that already.
I'm asking you why. I'm saying what leads you to believe that it's anything but flat, because you and I both observe the same thing. You and I go to the beach and we see a level horizon, and we take an airplane and it rises to our eye level. That is what we see. I'm sorry. Did the middle of my sentence interrupt the start of yours? I'm stubborn. I'm like a dog with a bone. I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to highly suggest that you let me finish what I'm saying, because I am a moderator and I will ban you. So I highly suggest you ask your mama for some manners and maybe answer the questions at hand. It's not difficult to comprehend. What in your day-to-day life leads you to believe that we're living on a spherical Earth?
Nothing. I never think about it.
Okay.
Why would I?
But you literally said
you're in a
but I believe that to be reality. Yeah.
Yeah. So what makes you believe that to be reality? And what part of reality do you live on?
Nothing.
A ball? Nothing. So it's not reality then.
But no, they're not mutually exclusive. No, that's
what. When you look at a toilet, does like the globe, the sphere comes to your mind?
Oh, that's beautiful.
How many drinks did you have before you came in here, buddy?
Hey, that's a good point. That's a hella good point.
Yeah, my guess is maybe 6.
Not 6. Come on, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not that far gone.
John, I think you need to get some manners real quick. I'm asking you a very simple question, and I'll start off with an easier one. What colour is grass, John? John, what colour is the grass? If you were to get a colouring book and you were to colour in the grass, what colour would you colour it in?
I'd colour in the grass green.
Great, so you can answer that. Now we'll step it up to a slightly harder question. What leads you to believe that we're living on a ball?
But like I said to you before, I don't really think about it, but it's just empirically true, isn't it?
Well, you're here now.
But she's asking you why. Like, it's not a trick question.
John, let me give you some answers. Let's do a multiple choice question. Hold on. You had your chance. We're going to multiple choice now. So is it A? No, you've had 4 attempts now to answer it. So now you've got multiple choice. Is it A, your education system that's led you to believe it? Is it B, you observe that we're living on a ball? Is it C, Santa told you so when you were sitting on his knee? Or is it D, don't fucking know, because there's nothing to show us that we're living on a ball and I just believe it like a religion? A, B, C, or D?
Well, you muted me, which was quite right while you were saying those things. Sorry.
I muted you. I muted you because I wanted you to listen to her question and the multiple choices.
Sorry
now,
for talking.
Please answer.
Sorry for talking over you. Oh, it's D because I believe it, and also there was a caveat that Santa told me so. So go for that one. I don't really care. So okay.
It's a belief.
So if we reject the globe, then it's flat.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, it it is what it observes. It is what you observe it to be. You observe the same as I do. We all observe the same, and I'm telling you, that is what it is. You see flat, you feel no motion, that's what it is.
So, what if we accept that?
Great. I mean, then the burden of proof is on you to prove that your belief is truth.
Hang on, what is this business about the burden of proof now?
Okay, so obviously the Earth is observed flat and stationary. So if you're saying that you...
Hang on a minute. These are legal cut-offs on the balance of probabilities, burden of proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're also English words. Yeah.
They are normal English words. Yeah, that's why
Okay, so you understand what I mean when I say the burden of proof. So hold on, you understand what I say when I say the burden of proof. Hold on, I
stop interrupting, bro. Jeez.
So you know what I mean when I say burden of proof. So you understand that when I say the burden of proof is on you, then you can comprehend that, yeah?
I understand you. And what if I accept your argument? So if we're taking this from a legal point of view, I accept your argument.
Do you agree with my argument? Or do you just accept it?
Well, hang on. Don't change the goalposts. I certainly don't accept it. I'm not going to lie to you like that.
He just said, what if I accept it? And I'm saying, well, if in your acceptance, do you agree with it?
Of course I don't agree with it, but I accept your argument.
Then let's not... I mean, you're wording this like a fucking poet. Can we actually have a conversation?
Well, I'd love to have a conversation, but there's muting going on.
So in your belief system, because you're talking over everything I say.
But my belief
system... because you want a monologue.
You admitted it was a belief a minute ago. When I gave you your multiple choice, you chose D, which was a belief. That was what D was. A belief like a religion. It's just a belief. And you agreed to that. So now I'm going to question you on what you chose. Your belief. You believe that we're living on a ball. So what leads you to believe that? For example, if I ask a Christian why they believe in Jesus, they'll say, the Bible leads me to believe that, or this is the reason why I'm led to believe in Jesus. There's a reason for your belief. And what is yours, John? Why do you believe we live on a ball?
Because it's just empirically true.
How?
No, that's not an answer. How?
I think you should...
John, answer the question. How? How is it true? Answer the question.
It's true.
How?
It is true.
How?
Okay, but you gotta give us more. Keep going.
I think it's less about the burden of proof.
No, John, I'm not even talking about the burden of truth now. John, you're gonna get server banned if you cannot comprehend a conversation. Yeah. How is it true? How is it true?
So you don't let me respond.
How is it true? You literally go on about the burden of proof. I mentioned burden of proof 10 minutes ago. So how is it true?
So shouting me down rather than listening to...
Crying about it is not going to work. I gave you a minute to speak there and you started to cry.
I'm not crying
about it.
I'm not crying about it.
How is it true? You're still
just answer.
I'm not crying about it.
John, just
okay,
answer.
You're still moaning. You don't. I'm gonna unmute you. Don't moan. Don't cry. Don't complain. Just answer the fucking question. How is it true?
Hello again.
Hello. How is it true?
How is what true again? Just reframe your question,
How is it true that we're living on a ball? Because you said it's just fundamentally true.
I have no idea.
You just said it's fundamentally true.
Well, what I'm saying now is I've no idea.
So you made a claim. You made a claim. So your claim was false. It's not true then, or can you how do you prove it? How is it true?
So I'm saying I don't know.
So you don't know? I'm banning you. You're a waste of time.
This guy.
That was way too. I don't think his English was his first language because he wasn't comprehending a single word of what I said.
I'm beginning to understand the guys.
No wonder the guys get so angry.
Yeah,
I know.
With John's.
Yay, we are understood. Woo!
I don't like to think about the shape of the earth. I don't think about the shape of the earth, but on a Friday night, I'm in a fucking flat earth server. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, he literally says it's fundamentally true, but I don't know why. And I can't explain why. And then I'm going to cry about you not letting me explain when you gave me 10 times the ability to explain.
But
think we should try again?
he flushed the toilets, you guys. He flushed the toilets, so that's settled.
Come on, it's been two
in
different
two
ways, guys.
directions.
Come on.
Yeah, he did it 2 different ways.
I cannot deal with intellectual dishonesty.
Listen, it was in the north part of my house, and I flushed the toilet, and it went one way. I went to downstairs to the south part, and that was funny already, right? And it went the other way.
Well, when you can't even comprehend a conversation, like John just did, like the amount of times it took us to ask the word "how," like he makes a claim that it is just true. Like, it's true the sky is blue. Okay, how? It's blue. Why don't you go outside and look up? Not just, well, I don't know. So how do you know it's fucking true? And then he said, I don't know, eventually.
Yeah, Bambi, I think he was going to talk about the Coriolis as if to say it didn't exist. I think it was a little bit genuine now. We missed a little bit of an opportunity.
Not
a little bit
at
of
all.
cross wires, a little bit.
Not
just a
at
little
all.
bit.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Sorry,
Not a
guys.
single bit.
Shut the
There
fuck
was
up.
there was no possibility for a genuine conversation there. The man couldn't comprehend a word coming out my mouth. It was not coming.
John, come back when you're sober, yeah?
Come back when you're honest and you can actually comprehend a conversation. So yeah, in the morning, past the hangover. I've not banned you. I just took away your ability to speak and gave you a not here to learn role so that people are deterred from you in the future. But you can message a mod in the future when you're sober and you think you can actually comprehend words.
Alright, that was fun.
That was fun. What the fuck?
I
was speaking German and I was getting English in return. But I knew I was speaking English, but I think he was hearing German. Jesus. Lilica, Jesus.
Please, that's blasphemy, dude. Don't. Alright, let's see who's Oh, Rio's in the house. Hey Rio, what's up?
Hi, Rio.
Is my mic broken?
No, it's working.
Yay.
Hello.
Well, morning. I was just listening in and getting situated. That guy was not genuine at all. He came here and said he doesn't think low of us. And then he says that the globe is empirical, as if we don't know how to recognize the difference between evidence and observation. Yeah, it's about time that you kicked him out.
I didn't kick him, I just muted him and gave him not here to learn.
Oh, did you?
Because he's clearly not here to learn. I mean, I hate people like that.
Empirical. So how do you know? I don't know.
Hey, there's a guy named Cheese.
Yes, change your name or you shall be banned.
Don't worry, I won't ban you, bud. Oh, Eldico's here. I've seen her lurking. I meant to say hi. Hello, Eldico.
Hi.
Hopefully you're listening in. Maybe she's not on her mic. That's okay. Oh, there she is.
Hello. Well,
hello, my love.
It's been an interesting evening.
Oh, you can say that again.
Yes, you're not really making a lot of headway, though.
It's not been eventful.
Not been easy.
No,
but I applaud you for your courage and tenacity.
Sure sign that you're not gonna get with anyone is if you're talking and they interrupt. That means they don't want to think about what you have to say.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just have to really realize that what you have is a true troll, and that's what that was. They weren't all in the ideas, and they just wanted to waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
He succeeded for a short period of time, but it was more or less wasted time laughing at him rather than negative for us.
He liked the limelight.
Yeah.
That's right. So
I don't do intoxication.
I wish you'd play that song again, though.
Well, we can. Don't try us.
Would you play it again? I thought it was awesome.
Was it the one with Karma rapping, or was it the one with Elijah singing? With
Elijah singing.
Oh, his voice was beautiful. You can play both of them.
What a surprise!
I know, it was lovely to hear.
Anyway, whenever you want, I just loved it so much.
I mean, look, do you want to play?
Good job.
Thank you, my lovely.
Encore.
If you need any verification from a senior citizen that we're not all completely retarded, and that some of us knew that they never landed on the moon when they were supposed to have landed on the moon. So
what did you think of that? Seeing, did you? I don't want to. It's rude to escalate, Eric. Did you see or hear the moon landing, or was that?
Well, I'm going to be 69 in March.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it, yes, but my father, who was a very bright man, he at the time, I was 16, and he told me a lot about the governmental lies. You know, we came from Hungary, and we had to escape. And so he never trusted government of any kind. And so he was my mentor, my teacher. And from a very young age, I became a skeptic. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Thank God.
That's amazing. Yeah, you grew up well.
Yeah, I did. I was very, very lucky to have a father like that.
Bless his soul. No, that's lucky, because it was, well, from my experience speaking to people who saw it firsthand, it's really difficult for them to question it because it was such a monumental turning point.
Strange to me because it was a piece of garbage. As far as cinematography is concerned, that couldn't convince anybody of anything. It was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
We were used to, colored television and state of the art. 2001 had already come out, and then they give us that and expect everyone to believe it. It's amazing.
Yep. It is amazing.
Yeah,
but
it is amazing.
I don't know, I think it was just so emotional for some people. I mean, they got emotionally attached to it, so then you try to take away and you're met with hostility.
Yeah, it's those people who are easily brainwashed to begin with. Anything, they never question anything in their life. They have not a philosophical bone in their body. So, they're just lost sheep. And every generation has their lost sheep.
Yep. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So what?
Talk
to them who've got ears to hear,
Yep.
Anyway.
Many people got ears, but they don't have ears to hear.
Or no brains.
Nothing between the ears.
Yeah.
Between the ears.
Unfortunately.
It's just a vacuum. It's nothing in there. Contained.
A contained vacuum. I never thought of it like that.
That's what it is.
That's why they can't conceive of it.
Nope. Oh dear.
All right. Carry on, ladies.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to hear your opinion as always. Oh. That wasn't me.
You know well what I've been through.
Everyone's so mad they're speechless.
It's so good. You have a great voice, Elijah.
Absolutely awesome.
Oh, that was good, man. That was good, yeah.
Yeah,
Elijah,
it was really good.
Elijah,
Amazing.
did you mix all that, Elijah? Yeah, I didn't do the beat. Obviously, it's a cover, but I did mix it all.
Oh, cool. Sounds great, bro.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, good job, Elijah. Can't wait to hear more from you. All right, next song by Drace and Karma. I'm sure you guys have heard it. They did a great job as well. So here it is.
They fucked it up a little bit.
If you know how they race you in the system, stunt your growth, blunt those hosts, you get the gist then. On your own, when you're grown, never learned at school or home, paying off that student loan, got you working to the bone. Do you know how they race you in the system? Tell you lies, hypnotize, tell you listen. Praise the thief, give you grief, feed you nothing but belief, till you're crying for relief, and you listen to the chief.
If you know how they raise you in the system, broken men, yo girls, you need to listen. Save your children, turn your boys into good men, and the future will be good then.
If you know how they race you in the system, must conform to the norm, you don't resist them. Be a slave till you cave, cause they dangle what you crave. Make you think that you're unsafe, make you think that you're not brave. If you know how they race you in the system, got you stressed, never rest, you get the short end. Working hard, pay with card, backs I've gotten through our God. Young children being scarred, fat cats packing lard.
Do you know how to even tell the difference? Live a lie till you die with indifference. Bound by chains, cannot see, still you miss them. Take the reins, it's your life or be their bitch, man. If you know how they keep you in the system, flashing pictures, glow past scriptures. Take your money, oh you're funny, it's a reset. Pay their debt, that's a threat, don't forget you're a pet.
Race you in a system, so you trust to your dust, no resistance. Young or old till you're cold, better stick within the mold. Best believe the story told, better get your kids enrolled. Now you know why they race you in the system. Full control of your soul if you let them. Open eyes, see the skies, but you look beyond their lies. See the devil in disguise and the truth it mystifies.
If you know that the globe is inconsistent, in your mind cannot find non-existent. Cannot trust, truth's a must, globes a bust, no cosmic dust, just free of wanderlust.
Do you know how they race you in the system? Of the fear, lose what's dear, open prison. Broken mind, hard to find, so it scares you to be kind. So you choose to wear the blinds and it leaves you in the bind. Now you know why they race you in the system. Kill your god, raise the rod, you don't need shit then. Stars align, it's a sign, there's no bendy space and time. There's a getting all the time, but their content is a crime.
If you know the truths, you can list them. Draw the line, genuine, effie baseline. Grow a spine, get online, and meet me and mine in the new paradigm. if you know about the rulers of the system. It's a bloodline, foul, clandestine. World decline, not divine. Makers of the storyline from long before Byzantine.
Do you know how they keep you in the system? Kept in debt, under threat, so hard to leave them. Stand up strong, you belong. That's the purpose of the song. Doesn't hurt you to be wrong. Now you know why we should change the system. Free your mind, meet your kind, let a disco. Ultra Choco, cracking crypto, Bambi, Lulu, QA, Mickey, Sonny. Such a wig if you acting funny.
Now you know why you should join the disco. Get informed, break the norm, it's time to let it go.
Love it. That was
Amazing.
awesome, guys.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Way too many talented people in here.
You a pet. All right. Sorry. Going on mute.
Right.
You a pet.
I think there's just enough talented people on there, so I wouldn't say way too many.
We need more. That's true. There's
Yeah,
never
sure.
too many.
Yeah, I think it's great.
We need Elijah and Helio and whoever else wants to team up. We need a Bohemian Rhapsody parody.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun.
And you guys would be great for it. Perfect for it. Perfect pitch. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd like to do some.
How many would it take? It just 2 of you, or would you need 3?
Well, I can record unlimited harmonies, you know, or it's limited to my vocal range, you know.
Yeah, I just need space. The more vocal tracks I do, the it takes up memory, and then it freezes up my stuff, and I can't do anything. I'm getting a laptop, so whatever.
Oh, did you do that on that other song? Did you do that on a tablet or something?
On BandLabs mobile app. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm telling everyone who wants to do music, you know, it's free. You can express yourselves, you know. That's all we're here for anyway, right? But anyway.
Went back to ladies' night.
Yeah, actually, sorry. Kind of got distracted. We have a few minutes left here. I will not call on this person because they're very offensive, Nate. Let's see. Anybody new that you guys see?
Nope, not that I see.
I think there is a soup, I think, is new.
Can't touch this.
Oh yeah. Can't touch this. LME. Can't touch this either. Oh, hello, Cheese. I was looking for the offensive name, but I think it's Cheese.
Hello.
Hello, Cheese. How are you? What's your favorite type of cheese?
Probably cheddar.
Okay, we have a cheese hater in here, so.
Well, his name was Soup before. I think you should go back to that. It suited you better.
No, Cheese is good.
It's just a name.
So, do you have any questions, Cheese?
No, not really, but I think the Earth is round.
What do you mean round? Like a pizza, or?
No, like a sphere. Or
Oh, okay.
a globe.
What makes you think that? Just because you were taught it, or?
I guess so, but you know, some key points: elevation, the horizon, because if the sun was elevated, according to like geometry, you should be able to see it unless it sets over a certain distance, right? So theoretically, if it's elevated, you could see it. Elevation, because like you said, relative density. If the air molecules were at the same density, why would they sink to the bottom or lower elevations? And Coriolis effect. Because
Mm-hmm.
as the sun hits different areas of the Earth, as if it were a globe, right, you'd create different heat areas, and then it, comes up perpendicular and creates a cell, what is, like a circulating air kind of channel. It's, cells of different areas or latitudes on around the, what you'd call the globe. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's just what I think.
All right. Well, I don't really. Which one do we want to take first? Those are 3 good
Cheese,
points.
have you been in this server before?
I have, but I only stayed in like a couple of, like,
Yeah, Soup. I took you through the 3 points. I remember you. So we established that everything was a belief, remember?
more or less.
Oh, okay. So you don't. So now, yeah, we caught you. Okay. So why? What has changed your mind? Why are you back to the whole globe spinning theory?
Because I think it's more justified. There's more evidence.
Justified.
And why do you
And
think
it
there's more
slows me.
evidence? Because didn't we establish that they were all beliefs? There's not really any evidence to prove that we're spinning on a ball through space.
Well,
is the evidence verifiable?
Sorry, but continue, Bambi. You go.
No, you're good. I just wanted to jump. You can take that if you spoke to him before. I
No,
just wanted
you
to know.
go ahead. It's all good.
So obviously you've spoke to her before, but this evidence that you're talking about, is it verifiable? Like, can you tell me something that I can go do?
Well, okay. So, like the last guy said, right? The toilet thing, that's hypothetical, right? So, basically, judging around if a toilet bowl was symmetrical, right? Theoretically, the water would rotate in a certain direction based on the magnetic poles, because water is, how do I say this? It's manipulatable by electricity. You can take a comb with a stack of electricity and put it up to the faucet, and it'll bend the stream, right? So
Mhm.
different
And what's
poles
that-
can affect the water in different, rotations. So I don't know. I guess
And
you
what
could
does that
say
prove? What does that prove?
magnetic poles. So I guess.
And what does that prove? Does that prove that we're living on a ball? Does magnetic
I
pole
guess you could say
prove that?
Right.
Okay,
because
how does it
magnetic-
prove that what we're living on is a globe?
Because if so like a magnet is like an object, right? If you're like a magnetic ball has a pole, right? If there's a magnet, like the outer ring was a pole, it wouldn't really make much sense because like the center point would be the North Pole or whatever. But like, I just don't think it would make sense.
But I mean, there's not a part of that actually is only going to work on a ball. That doesn't prove the shape of the Earth.
Okay. Do you want me to go over to another point?
I mean, sure, unless you want to explain that one further on how it proves the shape of the Earth.
Well, I'm not big into magnetism, right? So, I guess you.
Okay, that's fine. If we can talk about something that you are into.
All right. So, with the idea that the sun is a raised object spinning, right, and it's like a cone, right? So, it only sheds light to a certain part of the Earth rotating around in that, what you'd call that flat Earth model, right? So, if that were hovering, right, or revolving in that motion, raised up, and judging from the angle, or what would be assumably the light that can shed in the area, you'd have a cutoff at some point, because if it was high up, it'd either cut off at some point, or if it was really low, you could see it cut off at some point. But when we observe the horizon, we can see the sun setting over the land.
What do you mean cut off at some point?
Because if you look at the model of the profile picture of the server, right, you see that sun revolving and has that light cone, right, or that area that is lit.
It's just where the light would. What's the word that I'm looking for? Something where the light travels. It can only travel a certain distance. It will eventually fade out.
Now, due to refraction over water, why couldn't other places see that light?
Well, that you're talking about refraction there. That's different to what you were talking about a minute ago.
Okay.
How
Let's
does-
just go back to the original point.
Okay.
All right. So the original idea is that sun, right, revolving, it has that area that sheds light, right? So judging from it could only be like, shedding light in a certain area. Wouldn't that have like a cutoff point, right? So if that were to like observe
your sunset.
the sun, right, running over, right, but that doesn't go over the horizon.
It eventually fades out to nothing. Your light eventually fades out to nothing. So if I was to hold a torch pointing towards the ground, and if I was to walk away from it, eventually, if I'm doing it close to the ground, there'll be parts that are in darkness because the light is dispersing. I think that's the word I was looking for. It'll eventually like kind of disperse.
Okay, so what I'm thinking of is that as the light's moving across, if you're observing it from the ground, right, and you're seeing it up, you wouldn't see it move over the horizon, just move away and stop shedding light. You see what I mean?
No, I don't.
So if you were
it's
looking
moving
at it-
away from you.
Right, but if you were looking at it, observing it from the ground, right, you could see that light, but at a certain, what you'd call the cutoff point, where there's no more light, you would see it moving away, but you wouldn't see it setting over the land. See what I'm saying?
Well, things get smaller as they get. I'm confused with what you're talking about. Does anyone else get this? Or is it just me being dumb?
No, I'm also really confused. I don't get his point. It's like wishy-washy somehow.
Yeah, and I'm not getting what you're saying about a cutoff point.
The point in which you can't see any more light, like whatever.
Yeah, so like what we observe right now is the light fading to nothing.
Right, but if that were a, hovering around or revolving around an area, and that having that point in which it doesn't shed any more light, it wouldn't be going over the land. It would just be shedding light and cutting off at a certain point. You wouldn't see it go over the land.
No, okay, so you need to look at the text chat, livestream voice text too, because the guys are like spamming stuff to show you the GIFs and pictures to help you understand. I mean, what the sun does. I mean,
sorry.
Livestream
Sometimes
voice
I don't
text
look-
just above where you are.
Oh, okay. Sometimes my phone just turns off, so I just talk without looking.
Yep. So just above the room that you're in, it shows nighttime right next to daytime. That's the one that Battlemore just put in.
Check in, voice check.
No, livestream voice text. Just above the room that you're in.
He might not be able to get there. He has a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
He only has the more cheese, please.
Oh. Okay, there you go. You should be able to see it now. Livestream voice text.
But it sounded like saying the sun always stay above the horizon. Other side, not
You're cutting out, Blue.
under vanishing.
Blue, you're cutting out.
Well, either way, if
Yeah,
he
so
can,
if you
if
look-
he can find his way to the live stream voice text, scroll up a little bit, you'll see what.
I see it. I'm just looking through the stuff right now.
What I think Lou was telling you was about the vanishing point in the horizon. So, for example, I've got a picture that I'll show you with streetlights where they come to a point where you can no longer comprehend it. It doesn't mean there's a cutoff. Do you mean like you should just continuously be able to see the sun?
Well, I wouldn't say that because you see in the model with the profile picture of the model of the flat Earth, you see it's like that circle that is.
It's not a model. That's just a picture to give people an idea of what it's doing. That's not a model.
okay.
We don't claim that. That's just an idea of what it's doing. So when we say the sun is rotating, some of us explain it like that, the profile picture. Some of us explain it like the yin yang symbol, etc. It's just a way of explaining it. Okay, there's people that are posting loads of things about the light.
Hey, can
There's
I?
Trisha Vale's put one in where
Jeez.
the video zooms into the sun, and you can see it.
Jeez, with all respect, I'm just asking you, did you ever thought about how a sunlight hotspot is possible on a globe?
A sunlight hotspot? Do you mean a spot that receives more sunlight than usual? Hello.
Yeah, I think he's talking about sundogs. Is that what you're talking about? I'm not too
Yeah.
fond of that. I know that Truth Prevails is probably the best to talk about that.
So yeah, and you actually go further towards the wall, and you will see that the sun rays will collectively build like a hotspot on the wall, and when you go further away, the light beams will spread, and the light will be weaker. So yeah. So do you have any idea, if you truly believe in the globe model, how that can be possible if the sun is 93 million miles away, that you have a hotspot? When you don't even need camera equipment or anything or a space shuttle. You just need to stay at the beach and look onto the reflection, and you will see it's a straight line. So it is not a widespread light. So how does it work? If it's how does it work on a globe if it's completely destroying what we're observing? So yeah, maybe you just need to think about that first,
Yeah, just bear in mind it's ladies' night. I know you're getting a point out there, so very good. We're almost at the end of ladies' night, so just hold your horses. Okay, yeah, but Cheese, I don't really know. I don't think I can comprehend your first part of the point. I don't really know what you mean by. Are you saying that we should just continuously see the sun, like it shouldn't set on the horizon, or are you not understanding the vanishing point on the horizon?
I guess I'm not understanding the vanishing point because.
Okay, so
if the sun were okay. Yeah, you continue. Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay, so it's the same as if you were looking. I'll send you a picture in the text chat. It's the same as if you're looking down a road that has lampposts, and they come to like a thin dot at the side. Here you go. There's the picture. Like that. Those aren't setting. That's just the vanishing point in the horizon. There's plenty of pictures like that, and that's basically what the sun would be doing. There's just a vanishing point. There's more that have been put in. Here's another one. There's Drace put in another. So it's just a point in the horizon. Sorry, Truth.
Oh, no, I was just unmuting. It's like, it's kind of confusing what I was hearing him say. I think he's got this conceptual idea that if the sun is closer and if the Earth is flat, that he still has this idea that it's as large as they say it is. That maybe he's thinking that it should never set or whatever, but it's much smaller and it moves across the face of the Earth. So just like everything else, it's going to disappear into that vanishing point. Is that kind of like what you were thinking, that it should never? Because I was a bit confused too with what you were trying to say. Because I think
I was just kind of.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just thinking. So if let's just say the Earth was rotating, right? We could see that sun, right? Because of the point in which the light comes from, we could see that set over the land, right? So I was just thinking, if the sun were revolving around let's say a certain area around the Earth, that vanishing point would still be there. But since the concentration of the light would be scattered due to distance. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not. They're like the distance away that they say it is. Like, could you imagine 93 million miles? Like, for real, if you. I mean, light has a limitation. So what the majority of the things that they claim it's not even possible, right, for them to be true. It can't be true. But if you're thinking that the sun is still the same size that it is, and that it's still the same distance, but the Earth is just flat, and then it's moving around, it's like you have to unlearn. Once you realize the Earth doesn't have any curvature and that we're not moving, right, and then we're living in an enclosed system, you have to unlearn everything that they've taught you. You can't have this. You can't maintain part of the conceptual ideas that they give you. You have to let all of them go, and then just look at how they present themselves and what reality is. The sun's not as large as they say it is. It's much smaller and it's more local.
Yeah. Thanks for clearing that up. I was just thinking about that and just kind of wondering about that. I'll get back to my other points, but I gotta go do something real quick. I'll meet myself and I'll be right back soon.
All right, cool. Thanks. We'll see.
Yeah, bye.
It was really hard to figure out what he was trying to say because it was kind of a little bit backwards, as if he.
Yeah, I was confused.
That
Yeah.
was a train wreck of fallacies there, but because he was nice and respectful, we treated him well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
Is
think
John
that,
still here? John, take
possibly
notes.
address all those fallacies. That was in one sentence. He started with the evidence for the Earth rotating being that you flush your toilet, the Coriolis, and then he said something about elevation. If you go high enough, you're gonna see the curve. And what else? I didn't take notes, but I should have been taking notes because that was like several fallacies in one sentence. And for the record, for people listening, the globe has zero evidence. We wouldn't be here if there was. So all the things that they're teaching the kids at school, they don't teach them the 5 experiments that tried to prove the rotation of the Earth and failed. And you know how desperate they are? They're actually offering money now and a Nobel Prize for people to prove gravity in quantum mechanics. That's
really?
how desperate they are. Yeah, because what kids know is just the Newtonian one and the Einsteinian one, both of them debunked by quantum mechanics. And now they're trying to offer people some money if they could prove gravity using quantum mechanics. That's how desperate they are.
Who's offering that?
Yeah, can you post a resource? I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to read about that if you have that resource.
Okay, I'll get the link.
Thank you.
Well, the young ones when they first come into it's they do maintain they retain a lot of the the claims that they make about. I mean, they learn all of it, and it's like when they come into one point, they may understand 1 or 2 points, but they still have. They're trying to, see it and view it through the filter with all of the other ingrained and, etched in their brain ideas that they give about the globe. And it's just hard for them to wrap their,
Okay, I dropped the link
unwrap their
for
mind off the
people-
globe, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, Truth, I interrupted you, but I dropped the link for the guy interested. If you watch the whole
Yeah, it
video,
says-
you'll see how much they're offering. For
Okay,
people
it's
to
a
prove
science
it,
versus
because it's
scientism?
been- Yep. It's been 500 years and still no gravity.
Where'd you post it
Thanks
at?
for that.
Live stream voice text.
Oh, okay.
I just pity all the kids at school that they're teaching them all outdated knowledge about their own model. Okay, should I go on? Like this thing about the Newtonian? All the calculations for the Newtonian were all about a solar system that was steady, mean the sun was not moving. Can you imagine how outdated that is? And they're still coming here with Newtonian gravity. It's just a train wreck. And they're embarrassing themselves, but they just don't know it. And they need flat earthers to explain that to them. But anyway, Cheese was nice, so we handled him gently as we could. But if anybody comes here with that attitude, thinking they know their own model, oh, you're gonna get flat smacked by us.
The guys from earlier, the ones that I assumed to be trolls, Alec, Big D Flyer, Bobamba, Bot, are now all down in Biblical together. Sus. Very sus. Carla! Nope. No Karma.
Karma is not in. I don't know if she's with Drace.
She's back in the chat, so she's putting on her headset. She's coming.
Ah, there she is. Hope that burger was good.
It was closed. They changed the opening hours, but they didn't change the website. And I went through like a manual little scooter like the kiddies use, and it was closed.
Oh no, did you not get the burgers?
No, I didn't. But it's okay. I went to another store and I rented an electric scooter to get there.
That's funny.
Candy.
You got candy?
Yeah, I got candy.
I'll take some
They get
candy.
They get 50% off every Saturday at the store because it's Candy Day.
What?
Saturdays are Candy Days.
You have a
did not know this?
candy day?
Yeah, don't you have a Candy Day? That's the day of the week you're supposed to eat candy.
Oh my god.
I'm coming over for a candy day.
Yeah, we have the best candy for serious.
So
That's it.
jealous right now.
I'm swimming. I'm coming.
We can build you a boat.
Oh, yeah. Good, because I can't swim.
You can't swim, Bambi?
Yeah, I almost drowned when I was younger, and they were too scared to let me try again because I almost drowned twice.
Oh no.
I'm not
Literally, I went swimming with the school, and like the first thing we had to do was get in the water. Like they showed us how to get in the water safely, and we did the whole like go in kind of backwards and sideways shit. And then they said, right, just put your heads under the water, and just kind of get your body used to it. So put her head under, and me being the dumbass leant back, and I cracked my head against the side of the pool, and I knocked myself out, and I had to get dragged out. And then
Did you survive?
I barely. And then they were like, okay, we're going to put you in the pool again. We're going to try again. And then I went in and I did the head under thing, and I panicked and I went underneath the water, and I just inhaled a shit ton of water. They took me out again, and then they put me in the kiddie pool that goes up to your knees, and they told me that that's what I had to learn to swim in.
Well, we have great pools as well, so we can take you swimming, and I will give you lessons. Although I suck at it too, because I almost drowned at school swimming as well. We were going in a deep pool for the first time, and I just wasn't handling it, and I kept sinking, and the teacher didn't notice. My friend saved my life.
Oh,
we can drown together then.
Did you try dog paddling?
I'm okay at it now. I go swimming with the kids like once a week during the summers for like 3 months.
Dog paddling is easy. You should try dog paddling if you can't.
I just float on my back and let my boobs do the rest.
Oh, gosh.
That's definite best ways to float.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah,
That's
like,
there's nothing.
Respond to that.
Moving swiftly onwards.
Natural wheels.
Buoyancy and density. We just are naturally buoyant,
Mm-hmm.
It's educational, buoyancy and density.
I am 45 years old, and I have 3 grown kids, and you never failed to make me blush.
Perfect. I have achieved my goal for today. Well, that's that
yo.
then. Hello.
I've got a question regarding this light thing.
Sure.
What light thing?
So, were you saying that light cannot travel so far, like as it should?
Yeah, like the still, it doesn't travel forever. No.
Okay. Well, do you have any estimations on how far it travels?
I guess
Have you ever heard
different. Go on. Sure.
I was just going to ask me if you'd heard of the inverse square law. You can Google it. You can look it up. It'll look up the inverse square law.
Yeah, let me look it up. So, what do we have?
And then in addition to that, you've also, have to consider any obstructions, whether it's topography or atmospheric obstructions, but there is limitations a lot.
So, I mean, it makes sense that with obstructions and all, light doesn't travel any further. But the light rays itself, they will travel forever. as far as you said, but they will like spread out.
You just contradicted yourself. You just said that you understood, that how light would, or you said you understood something about it. I don't even remember everything that you said, but then you contradicted yourself because then you followed it up with that it travels forever.
Well, no, I said that it will stop by obstructions, and if that's not the case, it will travel forever.
We don't observe that anywhere in nature, and that's not what the inverse square law says. I mean, it attenuates, right? I mean,
yeah, the inverse square law only says that it spreads out, but it doesn't say that the light will stop somewhere.
Okay, have you read it? Have you looked at it?
Have you been here before? This guy that's talking. I think I recognize your voice.
I don't think so.
Oh.
He sounds like a lot of people that I've heard.
He
Really.
sounds like the one guy who said that the atmosphere is only is two mediums. You sure
He
you're not that
sounds
guy?
like Negatic. Do you remember Negatic? Negative, something like that.
I don't think he sounds like. I think he's still in here, isn't he?
Huh?
Negatic. I don't think it.
Yeah, I'm just like reading it a little bit more clear.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you now. Have a good evening.
Kind of. Yeah, read up on that and read up on light attenuation, and then maybe come back to us, I guess, when you understand it a little bit better. I mean, okay, so even if you don't get into all this, just think about what you observe. You observe light in your natural world. Do you ever, I mean, honestly, do you ever see light just continuing forever? I mean, you don't even have to understand, the definition and the explanation for it. If you can just go by what you observe,
how can you see stars if light doesn't continue as far?
Well, because they're not trillions of light years away like they say they are. They're more local.
Okay, well, why can you triangulate them then?
What do you mean?
You can triangulate the distance of the stars by the year. Like if the Earth is on the one side of the sun, and then it is on the other side, you can triangulate it.
Wait, hold up. Did you say you can triangulate the distance to the stars?
By the year?
Yes.
Did you say by the year?
Well, if the Earth is on like 180 degrees of the sun, and then it travels around, and it is at 0 degrees, you obviously have made a distance between those 2 points, and then you can see where in the sky the star is, and then you can triangulate the distance.
Okay, like there's a lot of ifs that you used for one and another. I don't. Tell me how they did that, and tell me how they got trillions of light years or millions of light years or whatever. Tell me how they did that.
Well, do you know the Pythagoras theorem?
Or do you know the distance, the different distances that you would have to be to triangulate something trillions of light years away?
Yeah, a squared equals b. Wait, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. How did they get the first two variables, the first two values to calculate the third one?
Well,
They've never sent a rocket to any of these stars. They've never sent a rocket to any of these stars. You would have to know concretely one of the distances of the stars, like actually have physically measured that before you could even use the Pythagorean theorem.
Well, yeah, you can use the Pythagorean theorem. You gotta use trigonometry.
Yeah,
and then with the degrees of change of the star, you can see how long like how much the degrees is, then you can get the initial numbers.
You're still not getting the actual distance. You have no idea how far that is.
Okay, you're saying
hold on. How did you get the first value?
Well, the first value you have by the distance of the Earth at the one point and at the other point, because you know the distance between Earth and Sun.
No, I don't know the distance between Earth and Sun. How did they get the distance between Earth and Sun? No. How did they get it? I'm not saying I don't know the value. I'm asking. I don't know how they got it. Can you educate me?
Well, obviously, I don't know, but I can look it up.
Okay.
Because you said we know.
He didn't know. So yeah, he said he didn't know.
There's so many things wrong there. First of all, he said that why can we triangulate? The truth is they've been triangulating stars and they were using a flat plane model. It is not exclusive to the globe. And secondly, they were only assuming these distances. They don't really know.
Well, how far were they when they assumed it then on the flat Earth?
You would be violating the inverse square law of light if you're saying it's billions and trillions of miles away. It wouldn't last that long.
Well, you said. I mean, you said it. You said it yourself. You said they can do, you can do, and then you said, "I don't know. I would have to look." So you really don't know. You're just believing it. You're going. Hold on. Hang on a second, because you're going on assumptions, and all of this is based on calculations, and they like extrapolated it all out. What you need to do is you need to start with the basic. Go back to the foundation, because you're saying if this and if that. Let's see what it is. And the fact is, there is no curvature of the Earth. Okay, so we have to throw it all away because it's all based on that. We have to start over. Go by what we can observe, and go by what we can measure, and go by what we can verify.
Let's do that then, okay? You got these reverse square law, right? And you're basically saying that the light will get lost, right?
This is a law. You can't contest it.
Okay, but the law says, from your perspective, that the light gets lost. Is this true or not?
It's not our perspective. What are you talking about? It is what it is.
The law say that it gets lost?
Okay, well, hold on. I thought we were going back to basics. I thought we were going back to what we can observe and what we can measure, right? And you said let's do that. So let's do it. Let's go back to the foundation.
Okay. Let's start with
let's start with the
conversation
Earth.
of energy.
Let's start with the Earth first. They say it's spherical, so let's start with that. So, is the Earth curving? Is what we need to determine that first, right? And work out from that. So, is there any curvature of the Earth anywhere? Have you measured that? Has anyone ever measured that?
Okay. So, how do you measure the Earth is flat if you want to go from zero? I mean, you're assuming the Earth is flat, right?
Don't answer a question as a question and some nonsense. Just answer a goddamn question, man.
We're not assuming anything, okay? So this is their claims, and this is the foundation of all their claims. They're claiming that the Earth is curving. They say it's spherical, and they give a specific number, the dimensions of the Earth, right? So let's start with there, and we can measure to see if that's even true.
Okay, but you said a while back that the flat Earth is no model, but it is an assumption.
No, I did not.
Show how it works.
Hold up. Stop. This is what you said, and I corrected you. There is no assumption. It's been measured, okay? They claim that it has an 8 inches per mile square curvature, right? So people have there's been measurements of the Earth, and it's not curving anywhere. Okay,
Well,
so
how do you measure
they
it?
claim
That's our question to you, though. How did they measure the curvature?
we can do
If
it.
you believe in the globe so hard, shouldn't you know this?
My favorite is this one. You can do the Black Swan, but my favorite is the world record photo. That's the one I'm going to use right now. So if they claim that the Earth is curving 8 inches per mile square at 1 foot at 1 foot off the ground, you shouldn't see any further than 1.225 miles. And you can go by the curvature, and it'll tell you, according to whatever your height is, how far you could see. So if you scroll up here, if you're looking in the live stream, you might have to scroll up. Well, you need to be. You need to follow along with the conversation. And there is no assumptions. It has been measured. There's the curvature rate. And if you click on it, it'll make it larger so that you can see that world record photo was taken 273 miles away. And we'll just stop at 200, okay? I won't even round up to 300. But at 200, and that's given 73 miles. At 200, there should be nearly I can't hardly see it, nearly 70,000 feet nearly 27,000 feet of drop. The Earth should have dropped away nearly 27 feet. But you can see right here that you can still see the land. You can see land masses, and you can even see beyond that. So you tell me, if the Earth is curving, how do you see that? Is that not definitive enough proof for you that the Earth is not curving? They claim that there's supposed to be a 27,000 feet of drop, right? But we're still seeing the land. So you tell me where the curve is.
Well, I didn't really understand which math you used to get all those numbers.
That's the numbers that they give us. They tell us the Earth is a specific size. And with that size, they tell us how much the Earth should drop. And if it's not dropping anywhere, and you can see, like, it's supposed to be dropped 27,000 feet, but you can still see the land. So where's this curvature? If it's not curving, if it's not moving, there's no motion, and we have atmosphere, then nothing that they tell us is true. This fantasy fairy tale of yours, where you've got the sun so far away and all of these stars that they have magically measured that's trillions of light years away, those are lies. That's fantasy. Every bit of it. So you tell me
Okay, but I still...
You tell me where's the curvature? Show me something that has been measured and proven to make anything that they claim is true. Show me curvature. Show me measurement. If you can't show me that, then there's nothing to talk about anything else that's based upon those claims. Because they've been falsified. Unless you can prove it, unless you can verify it. Bring me measurement of curvature, or bring me measurement of movement, or none of those things are even relevant. It's that simple.
Okay, so you ask many questions.
No, that's one question. Show me measurement of curvature. I need some measurements. That's it. Just one simple. It's just curvature.
Okay.
Show me curvature.
Well, if you fly from, for example, Germany to America, why is it faster to
Why
go
are you
over?
putting me in a plane? I want curvature of the Earth. Why are you putting me in a plane?
Well, you wanted to see a movement, so why is it faster over Greenland?
We're not talking about movement, bro.
Measurement.
He's not been listening or answering anything.
Nobody, yeah.
Is he in this conversation?
Nobody said anything about movement.
In a conversation with himself.
Pretty much, right?
He's avoiding it. If you're not gonna like address the point of the conversation, then you can, I don't know, go down to chill and talk to someone or something. Because you're just totally avoiding the conversation we're having.
Well, flying big distances is the best way to measure something, right? Because
How do you can't measure anything by flying, dude.
Why
If you have
can't
any
I?
math, please share with the class.
Why can't I measure it?
Okay,
If you go
we'll give you the
certain
chance to
distance-
explain this. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
If you go a certain distance in a certain time, you will get the measurement of speed.
You can get that has nothing to do with the curvature of the Earth, dude. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And the distance of around Earth, it will be faster to fly from Germany over Greenland to America.
You're doing
then-
hypotheticals. If that.
No, it is.
Measure the
Not to
Earth.
mention, this is gonna mess up the globe worse than anything. Because
Well-
if it's supposed to be faster in one direction than the other, then why isn't it?
Dude, are you looking in the live stream chat?
What can you say it again?
Are you looking in the live stream chat at all? Tell me how I'm seeing
Yeah,
something.
people are telling me I'm a troll.
Well, that's because you're avoiding the question. Stick to the question.
Well,
Look in
your
the live
question
stream.
was to measure, right? And I'm telling you that you can measure by distance and time.
The only thing you're going to
Oh.
measure, the only thing you're going to measure is the distance that you fly and how quick it took you to get there, which is totally irrelevant to the curvature of the Earth. I need a measurement for the curvature of the Earth. I'm not trying to determine how fast I can fly somewhere or how far a place is away. I'm wanting the curvature rate of the Earth, dimensions. If you can't address that, then I guess the conversation's finished.
Well, you can see that you can measure the curvature of Earth by this distance, because if the Earth wasn't a globe, you wouldn't
I'm not dealing with
be faster.
this or if that. Look, it's like this. If the Earth was a globe, there would be curvature and that you would not be able to see land 273 miles away. Period. We see land where there should be 27,000 feet of drop. So where's this curvature? Don't put me in a plane.
Well, I'm from Germany, right? I can see your Liberty Statue. So
See the what?
it should be possible, right?
Okay, Meme is asking what math
Yeah.
should we use. So tell us what math we should use.
Statue of Liberty, he said. Statue of Liberty, he said.
Give me details of the math that we should use to determine the curvature rate of the Earth.
Okay.
Even though I've
So
already
if you have two paths, right, and one path you have to take longer till the same destination from the same start at the same speed, you will have two different
Okay,
times
stop.
you need to fly
Stop
there.
for 1 second, because this is the thing. If you mention a plane or take me off of the Earth one more time, then you can just get muted. I need math, right? I need measurement for the curvature of the Earth, and we don't do that from the sky. We do that from the ground. So from the ground, tell me how I can find curvature.
Okay, well, let's say you walk this distance. I mean, it's unrealistic, obviously, but why isn't this a measurement? Why can't
Bro,
you tell me this isn't a
hold
valid
on.
measurement?
Do you understand what she's asking? She's not asking for distance, right? We can do that on flat Earth. I can measure a distance from point A to point B and determine whether it's going to be faster or quicker, whatever, right? We're not measuring that. We're measuring curvature. Do you understand that?
Well, if there was no curvature, you would have the same time it takes, right? Or
Time. Listen, why are you talking about time? Time has nothing to do with what we're talking about, dude. We're talking about geometry here. Measurements. Period.
You know what the problem is here? He doesn't want to measure the Earth. He just wants to stay in the sky and talk about why planes fly faster. And actually, the answer to that is the wind currents. Now, if you were on a globe, you would have only one direction, spinning from one direction only. But over here, we observe that we have east winds, north winds, south winds. Explain how that can happen in your model. It can't.
well, okay.
It can't. So let's stop with
Turbulence.
this and go back. Let's
Okay,
stop
I will-
with
I will-
this plane. I've already
I will go-
explained it. I've already explained it to you that there are different wind currents. For the globe model, there's only one because it's only spinning in one direction. So explain
Okay,
to me, how
listen,
did we have
I will-
east winds, north winds, and
Yes, I
south
will.
winds then?
I will. I will explain it to you.
No,
Okay,
that isn't
so
possible on your model.
the-
Okay, we're done with this.
listen. Can I educate you on my model?
I'm done. I'm done. Okay,
That's where you get muted, bro.
let's start on the ground.
He doesn't even understand
we are
his
not
model.
measuring the sky. We're measuring the ground.
We are from Europe.
All right.
Here
let's
before,
see.
I recognized his stupidity. This guy is the guy who said that the atmosphere is considered two mediums. I know it's you, dude. I know it's you. I know it's you, bro. Welcome back. I'm sorry you're still an idiot, but yeah, welcome back.
He didn't even realize that was his model that we were asking him to, like, it was his model that we were explaining to him. And then he wants to explain his model to us. Anyway, whatever. Who else is in here? Is there anyone else to talk to?
Yeah, I'm sure there's. Let's see. Start from the top. We got Bill, who's a Glober. We got.
Who's oh boy on the fence? Wonder what's got him on the fence.
Oh, that's Soy Boy.
Soy Boy.
Guys,
Soy, can you talk?
yes. The Sky Racer guy also said you can see the Statue of Liberty from Germany. If you didn't catch that.
That I did. I just chose to ignore it.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of me having my tag on the fence, could anyone switch that? I came to a realization, and I just feel more like my opinion is more on like flat Earth instead.
Can you give us like the things that convinced you that it's flat? Like, how do you know it's
Yeah. So first of all, like, how can you have
Yeah, I think you cut out or something.
one
Yeah, I lost
bar
him.
in?
Can you start over?
Yeah. So, like, how can you have pressure next to a vacuum? That's one of them. Also, like you guys were also talking about how there's like a vast land, and how like that's just not possible with the curved Earth, because it would be like one, if your head was like 1 foot above the ground, it would be like 1.16 miles until you wouldn't be able to see over that, and that calculation just doesn't match up. And also that if you have like a standing building, like how is that not like flung off because of like the momentum of it, and just like how fast were the heliocentric models going through space?
Good. He's been here a little while.
Yeah.
He's been here a little while. He was here last week. He's been listening. He's a good lad.
Thank you.
So give him the flat upper roll.
As far as the building, what they would claim, what the Globers would claim, is gravity is holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they would claim.
Right.
Which would not match up at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No offense, dude, but you are a boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no harsh feelings.
Yeah.
It's okay, your voice will
sometimes
drop one day.
Yeah, like, yeah, just wanted to.
I've always had a very high voice, so it's just.
Yeah, no worries, dude. They thought I was. There's so many of them thought I was a dude, so it's like no big deal.
Yeah.
Basically, he's coming in saying he's changed his mind to be a flat earther, I think.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. He's asked all the right questions.
Okay, so what if someone said, well, the reason that you can't see curvature, like say if you're 1 foot off the ground at one point, you said 1.6 miles away, is because it's too large. What if they give you that argument? What Why wouldn't that be?
If it was too large, I don't really understand the question.
Like if someone came to you and they said that the reason you can't see the curvature there at 1 foot off the ground where you said that you should be able to see it and you don't, what if someone came to you and said, well, the reason you can't is because it's just too large to see the curvature?
Well, if it was too large to see the curvature, then that, like if it was too large, then it would have to be like extremely, extremely high, like like that just doesn't match up with the calculations. The Earth is just not that big. It can't do that. It's not that big.
Right. Okay, I just want to see. How long have you been in here?
I think over a month.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you. I think it's the first time I've met you, so.
Yeah, same here.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
Thanks. I think I was talking to.
In CBR1.
I know. I was talking to JINCBR1 for a while. I talked to him, I think almost a week ago.
Yeah.
And then
That's right.
I was talking
And he spoke to Mickey. He spoke to quite a lot of us.
Yeah, and
Elio
then
as well.
Get. I was talking to him. Yeah. And then I think there's someone else yesterday. I forget who it was.
He's an intelligent young man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've heard you here a few times too, man. One of these mods, the best ones, will give you that role.
Hey, well done. Well done, Soy Boy.
Which one are we giving for, sorry?
Wait, who
I
is
think
it?
she's talking about me, guys. Let me hook you up there.
Soy Boy's a flat earther now. Well done, boy.
I think I've heard him before, and
Hey.
he sounds like a smart kid. Thanks.
Yeah, congratulations, you made it.
Congratulations. Well done. Yeah, you took your time, but you did it.
Got a
in
big
your own
smile.
time.
He's not a flat earther now. He's just a normal thinking human being now.
Yes, that's correct. He is one of us.
One of
You're a normal human being who was always on the flat earth.
There you go. Here's your brain back. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good.
Don't forget to use it every day.
We have a new flat earther.
Yeah, me.
Yes. Soy boy.
Soy boy.
All right.
Soy boy.
Guys,
New
we're
legend.
still on ladies' night. Why don't we round it up and say thanks?
Come on, ladies' night as well. Brilliant.
Yeah. So we're still on ladies' night. So with Sarah, thank yous. If that's all right, Lilico, we want to play one more song and then we can switch it over because it seems as if the guys are eager.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Chomping at the bit. Chomping at the bit.
Bite your tongue.
And it's
Any
only once a week for a couple hours.
Yeah, hold
A long couple of hours. Just
All
kidding.
right, sit down. Not done yet. All
I
right,
was
play the
only
last
kidding.
song.
Congratulations.
Pop yourselves on mute. Mute.
All right.
It seems like a long couple of hours because all the good arguments start here, you know, and they just can't wait to get at it.
It's a good practice in patience, though.
That's true.
What song would you like to end on, Lou?
Any requests? I mean, it's up to you guys.
I want to hear Kai.
Kai's good.
Can we hear Kai?
Yeah,
Let me rephrase that. Kai's great.
For sure, I could play the Internet Made You Stupid. Is that a good one?
Yes, that is a good one. Or no, Bad Girls Go to Heaven. That's the best one.
They're all good ones, though.
They're all amazing. Is she even in here? I want to simp over it. No, she's not in here.
Oh, she was just in here. What?
She left.
Ah, darn it. Okay. Then give me just a second.
One.
No. Because that one, I don't know what the heck is wrong with me, dude. Drace, please send it to me. I have like 30-something songs on my queue.
You got this.
Literally copying the rule right now.
Wait, where is it? Ah, there it is. All right. So, guys, this is Bad Girls Go to Heaven by Highest Kai. Enjoy.
Please state your name for the court.
KYZ.
Miss KYZ. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Your Honor, honestly, I don't even know why the I'm here.
Okay, she wake up in a cold sweat and the nightmares made her upset, and the cycles of the psycho, they just spiral from her childhood. She got that mama drama like a baby daddy Tiger Woods. Bikini pics on Instagram, she claiming she misunderstood. She wipe her tears with a motherfucking Vogue magazine. Sweetie, gotta sell your soul, pay the price of the dream. Pulling up to Mickey D's, buy a 5-piece credit card decline. She can't even fucking eat, yeah. She dance on a pole, shaking her ass. Go to the bank, wearing a mask, pull the gun. Where's the cash? Give me the cash, yeah. Jump in the car, foot on the gas, trying not to crash. They wanna ask how you got stacks. She looking down, try not to laugh, yeah. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. Bad girl with the devil in her eye. She an angel, but she broke her wings. Self-suicide, can't fly. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. People hurt me, so drug dealing, trying to make a living, gotta pay the bills, need to make some money, gotta feed the children, popping pills, wanna hide yourself and wanna hide your guilt. She's so tired of her crying, she don't wanna feel the feels. Bought a couple lot of tickets, trying to win 100 mil. She for real, she been ready for the kill, for the kill, for the kill. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. Bad girl with the devil in her eye. She an angel, but she broke her wings. Self-suicide, can't fly. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. I don't wanna think about it. I can keep it down. My sins are coming out. Oh, please forgive me now for the things I've done. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. 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 Bad girl with the devil in her eye. She an angel, but she broke her wings. Self-suicide, can't fly. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. Bad girls go to heaven when they die. When they die, when they die. I don't wanna think about it. I can keep it down. My sins are coming out. Oh, please forgive me now for the things I've done. Things I've done.
Amazing. I have heard that so many times.
That made me
Wow.
smile. Do I get to go to heaven, Kai, because I rumpus the shit out of that?
Liz. I messaged her to get in here, but I think she's went off and doing her own thing.
Dude, every time we play that song, she's not in here. It's like she knows.
She just knows. Yeah.
Part of it. It's jinxed.
Yeah, man, she's pretty good. Can't wait to hear like future works from her.
I
Yeah,
don't
I think it's just encouraging her. Definitely. All this encouragement.
I don't normally lose my temper, but if people are choosing to ignore the evidence, that's when I lose it. I think I'm gonna go buy those stress balls and become like globe models.
No,
Those
don't.
boys.
I love it when you come in hot, man. We need that stern teaching. We need that whip sometimes, man.
I loved it personally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Well, that is it from me. I gotta pop. I gotta pop.
Okay. Night, Bambi.
It's been a pleasure, Bam.
You were great,
bye.
Bambi.
It's been a pleasure. Apart from that John guy, that was not a pleasure. That was infuriating.
Don't remind me of the
You're
toilet.
dealt with him well.
The toilet Coriolis, which was never addressed.
Not even.
by the-
Oh, of course it wasn't addressed, but it's not even that. Like, oh, it's fundamentally true. How is it true? Well, you see, I don't know because it might not be.
Yeah, that was my fault. I think
Hysterical.
that he was, I think you guys were moving on, and then I said something that kept him going. It's probably my fault.
No,
Nah, it's alright.
No, you didn't.
Oh well,
Sometimes they
it
just
was
come
lovely
in
speculating.
fast and with so many
Oh, really?
sandwich fallacies,
Sorry.
double decker, triple decker. We should be taking notes.
Definitely. Sorry, Rio, you were coming in a bit quiet for me. I had you turned down. I didn't mean to rumpus you.
No problem, Bambi. I still love you.
Still love you. I've got you turned up now. You're good now. Sorry. All right then, my loves. I'm off to bed.
Have
Take
a great, blessed night.
Night.
You too, my honeys. Bye-bye.
Sweet dreams.
Bye.
Sounds like we have Battle Mod coming up next.
You've been listening to 24/7 Flat Earth Discord 2.0.
Battle
We
Mod
hope you're having
Show.
a fantastic day on this flat and stationary plane. If you too would like to join the debate, please click the link below. We'll see you there.
You're watching 24/7 Flat Earth Discord live.